Oh, fuck.
What's up?
Oh, the dreads are down.
Time to let
Hey.
loose. Hey,
Hey, you got a lineup? What are you getting all sharp for?
I just did this.
That's a lineup.
No, I mean, getting a lineup to me is going to the barbershop and getting a lineup.
But you did it.
I didn't.
Did you do it?
I did it myself, and I suck at it.
Well, take time. That wasn't the good best at it when I started.
I'm never good at it. I've been doing it for how long?
Believe in yourself, man.
I have no confidence.
Your confidence, man.
realization is he can't.
Yes. Yes, Jay.
You guys are good. You guys.
You good?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. I wonder when we're
Are
going
these
to
clean?
be canceled. Yes.
Are you sure?
If they weren't used last week, then they're clean. I don't think they weren't used. They weren't used. Don't throw it. We didn't use them.
Jen, you see why?
We didn't use them last week.
Oh,
Did we?
We just got here. My chest. I can't. I can't.
Whatever.
I was drinking out of that one.
Oh, you were?
Yes.
All right. Are you going to go wash it for you?
It's fine.
That cup over there is clean.
I'll get which one?
The clear one. The glass
Are you
one.
sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
All right.
I can't.
Episode
Obviously,
80.
it's still clean if it's not used. That's
What?
the definition of clean.
Whatever. I have a dirty house. I live in a dirty house. I do dirty things.
Fuck.
Episode 81. Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Oh shit.
It's cracking.
In the basement, we got Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve, aka Kristen,
Hey.
sharing a Coke with Kristen with a K.
That's your white girl name?
No,
Do you have a white girl name, Jen?
Amanda. We already know this, Darren.
You
Why?
right.
Why are we not friends?
We are friends, Jen. I just don't call you.
She's in my name as such, so I never forget.
I never refer to you as Amanda, so it doesn't stick in my head.
But when you specifically say, "What's your white girl name?" and I have a white girl name, then we're friends.
Oh, I thought that like you were making up one, but Amanda is actually a white girl name. Like
It is mine.
But I don't think of them.
Why are
whatever.
you even doing this with me?
I don't know.
Every time,
Every
babe,
time.
Every time.
81 episodes. I still ain't learned.
81. Fucking A.
Remember you got a white girl name?
Nah. I had to think about it. Because you never know sometimes
I?
in life. You know.
Anyways, what is cracking, folks?
Ain't shit, man. Fuck. I just feel like I just saw y'all.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time.
For real?
I feel like it's been a while.
When did I last?
Oh, I'm fucked up then.
I think it was exactly a week ago.
Was it? He was. Oh, so maybe it was wrong with me.
What's wrong with us?
Because I didn't see you guys over the weekend. Move your mic closer to your face. There you go. How was y'all weekends?
He's still going.
Oh, that's what she said.
Hey.
This weekend, what did I do? I think it was good. I think I just relaxed. It was good. It was nice.
I have an idea for something. Remind me at the end of the podcast.
At the end or
Like
like
after the podcast, after we cut the mics and stuff.
oh.
It's not for the people, it's for y'all.
Yeah, but you shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I
That's
got
like a
excited. I was like,
cliffhanger.
oh. Hey, Bim, don't remind us to do that thing after you cut off the mic.
Don't remind y'all?
I said, don't forget. Sorry.
To remind y'all.
Don't forget to remind me to remind you to do that thing after the podcast.
All right.
So, Darren, how was your weekend?
It was all right. We baptized my kid.
Ow.
Hey.
Throw it up for Jesus.
It's like Darren's favorite event. Oh,
Darren.
fake it at least.
What?
Darren.
What?
Fake it.
Till you make it.
But
We're going to do this again.
Which I do after. Oh, go ahead, Jen.
So, this weekend was the baptism. Exciting, right? Okay.
He nodded.
We'll
off.
work- we'll
He
work.
nodded y'all
We're gonna work.
emphatically.
Yeah, thank you. We'll go with that. It was all right. It was nice to have our friends and family together. We celebrated at the house afterwards. And, yeah, it was a good time. I was on call, so that kind of made a lot of things sucky. It was all right.
Y'all got leftovers still?
We actually do. I'll see if I could siphon off some cake for you guys.
Cake?
Hey.
Cake, Dominican cake at that.
Wife! Bring said cake down.
You know what? Remind me.
In the dungeon.
Remind me after I remind you to do that thing after and then I'll get you some cake.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm gonna go get the cake myself. How
I'll
about that?
get it.
Dynamite.
We'll do Jen's snacks.
Oh, and that'll
Baptism
be the
snacks.
cake?
Yeah.
Hey, I like it. Me gusta.
Jen's like, I'm here for it. We won.
All right.
How was your weekend, Bim?
I don't know what I did. Oh, Suns baseball games.
Ow.
He won those. I ain't did shit. I did stuff around the house. The lady was away, so I got time to myself, and I enjoyed it. Jen, you know the vibes. You know the vibes. Come on, man.
I was a job lot.
You were at Job Lot?
I was a job lot. That's why this weekend.
Thank you. It's coming out. There you go. What'd you get?
Towels and bath mats.
Like, you just needed them?
People don't just buy those to wear them. Of course, you have to need them.
Well, because, like, I guess guy shit. Just buy them and all right, that's it. Like, I don't think to get another one.
When I had my own apartment, I had like maybe 4 towels, and that's it.
That's what, if it's just you, shit, how many you need? Right?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and then bath mats.
Why? one of the towels would be the bath mat.
Shit.
Bath mats.
What? To match a decor or something? Nah, somebody gave me
At
this one.
Job Lot. That'd be a Dollar Tree special for me.
I thought job lot was thrifty.
For bath mats that I don't give 2 shits about.
Literally. Oh man,
Fuck
y'all are
these
simple
frills.
folks.
Man, we don't need much, man. I try
Cavemen.
to be a minimalist, yo.
Man,
But damn,
Yeah. If I bought it once, that's good enough.
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I don't need much, man. The women folk, y'all be liking to like switch shit up, move shit around. Like you move your furniture
it's
around.
so annoying.
We've talked about this before, and I don't get why you don't get it.
You've been moving stuff since you were 3, so I get it for you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I love consistency.
She's like, you're right. You are
You
right.
bitch, you.
I like walking in the house and knowing where my shit is at. Like if I came home and the fridge was on the other side of the kitchen, and then
People don't move fridges.
people do move fridges.
That's just weird.
Did she tell us she moves fridges before?
No,
Nah,
I think I wanted to move a fridge, but I never actually.
but you don't really have like there
Yeah,
not
there's only one fridge nook made in the kitchen.
But I've seen fridges move.
That's
And I've seen couch configurations moved and TVs. I'm like,
Yeah, I've done
what
that.
is going on?
yeah, that
Why
I've
are you
done.
doing this?
No.
My
no.
TV has been on every wall except for one in my living room at some point.
No. When me and the lady get a spot, I'm gonna wall fish every wire so that it can't be anywhere except for that one
is
spot.
so mean. Why would you
Okay.
do that? That is so diabolical.
I
Don't
feel
care.
like when she hears it, she's just going to set on fire. Like, whoosh.
I'm mounting and wall fishing, and then I might bolt the furniture down if I have to.
Can I help with the wall fishing?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Yes.
That is so diabolical.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my god! Like the idea of it just made my neck hurt. The idea of not being able to move stuff.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Why you gotta move shit?
Why you gotta bolt it down?
Look, you come home, you figure out if you buy a place, where does this work? Where does it work best? What's the thing? Feng shui? Feng shui doesn't require moving shit around. When you find that thing that makes you feel like, yes. Why would you change it 6 months later?
I would divorce you.
I would divorce you. You furniture mover. Yeah, over. You fucking kidding me? Stop moving the couch, yo. Stop it.
I'm glad we're not getting married.
The fuck? Darren, imagine you come home, the whole living room is different.
It's happened.
Oh my God.
My wife does that shit. When I went to LA, I came back.
Oh, that's too
and
much time. You should have known.
I should have known, and she was pregnant, and I was like, "Yo, don't move anything." Before I left, don't move anything.
But you had her help you move a TV when she was pregnant.
Yeah, but you see,
It
the
didn't-
TV hasn't moved since then.
It stayed where they
Right
moved it
there.
to,
Yes.
out of respect for her.
Yes. Right. Did all that effort.
Disrespectful shit I've ever heard in my life.
How mad would you be if I asked you to
Very
help
mad.
me? If I asked you to help me mount that there, and then next time you came down, I moved it over there. How mad would you be?
I'd be alright with that.
Nah, not
He's a
me.
whole lot.
Nah.
Oh, you just made me lift up this shit, and just for you to move it to another wall.
It wouldn't be the next day.
Whatever it was.
Then what if it was? Clearly, you have the ability to put it back the day after. It wasn't that hard.
Moving shit is not necessary.
It's not.
You're not necessary. Talk about something else. I'm
Unless-
like really getting angry.
Why is that such a thing, though?
I don't know.
Is it, do you, like, is because I know women will do the thing. They'll change their hair, right? If they need something different.
Mm-hmm.
Are they unhappy? Are y'all unhappy if you're moving shit? Like, why would, if everything is good, right? Not just relationship-wise, but life is good. Darren, life is good. Why would I put my couch
Why would I change?
there?
Why would I
do have
change?
to change the life?
It's the logic of a
Because
woman.
So it's an unhappy thing. It has
It
to.
has something to do with being
There has to be
unhappy.
something behind
It's
it.
a lot. It's
It does. I mean, it could be different things. It could be you're unhappy, or it could be you're bored,
Fam,
or
when
it
have
could
you ever
be
been in a good mood
I want to
felt
move some shit
great.
around.
Hey,
yeah.
man.
Let me
I got some pep in my step, brother.
let me
Most
move
of the
this,
time I do
move
it.
this shit over
I'm in a
here.
good mood.
What?
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Diabolical, even.
It's like people who like listen to R&B when they're not sad. Like me, I like listening to
That is not the same as moving furniture.
It's
because
not.
you're saying you have to be sad. You don't have to be
No.
sad to listen to sad R&B. You don't have to be sad to move your couch.
Well, what if life is good?
Life is great.
Why are you moving your
Same
couch?
reason why I listen to Brian McKnight.
I don't listen to Brian McKnight
Ever.
anytime when I'm happy.
I do. I love sad songs
Man,
when I'm happy.
it's a great Friday. Let me listen to some.
Yo, I do. I love listening to sad music when I'm happy.
Why?
Because I'm
dude?
not sad.
Play some camera on next time when you're happy.
And sometimes I do, but most of the times when I'm really happy, I'm playing really sad songs.
But John, that sounds.
Thus the complexities of
Because listen, listen, if you're sad and you listen to sad songs, it makes you more sad, right?
that. It
Yeah, but-
sets
yeah,
the
but-
tone.
it gives you something,
sets
like, to
the tone.
resonate
That's
with.
the mood for the
Yes.
you know what I mean. If
I
I'm
don't-
sad, I don't play like some shit to try to get out
Some
of it.
hype
Nah,
music,
I'm
yeah.
in my shit.
I just
Let
play
me be
regular
in my
music
shit.
if I'm sad.
What's regular music?
Like it's not happy or sad. It's a song. Like I don't, like I don't play particularly sad songs.
Hell yeah.
But I don't go looking for like, hey, let me find some upbeat like 80s.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
So,
I
but if
just
you're in a
play
good
music.
mood, you play like. Don't you play like happy music? No, I don't say like
sometimes.
happy music, but like
Sometimes.
feel good music.
Something to match you.
But I'm saying no. I don't want my music to match me. Listen, if I'm happy and I listen to sad music, because the songs themselves are pretty, but the song's not gonna bring me down, so I get to still listen to more sad songs.
So, okay, so you can be in a great mood, skipping down the street, singing "I'm Emotional" by Carl Thomas.
Yes.
That sounds.
My
I'm
my
emotional, yeah.
and I can't let go.
With a smile on your face.
Hold on to you.
What a mockery. Rubbish.
Carl didn't do that for you.
Nah, he ain't do that for you to be fucking skipping down the street.
Gotta let you know. But listen,
Just like that. And it would piss me off. I was at my desk, mad as shit, heartbroken, and she's over there talking about love, we won't share now. It's through. Right.
say goodbye to you.
That's my shit.
Carl, that boy good.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Utterly ridiculous.
I just don't want to be more sad because of my songs.
All right, my G. That made no sense. But
Do you, beloved?
whatever.
I think y'all don't make sense, but whatevs. We can agree to disagree and still be friends, I think.
So in your current situation, okay. Last thing on this, then we can move on. Why is it
That.
you don't live with anyone, so you need to do this? But why wouldn't someone say, "Hey, look, I'm thinking of moving the couch, thinking of moving the fridge. What do you think?"
Well, yeah, I
Before
would
doing
assume
it.
that's part of it.
No,
See, that's what I'm saying. I move my furniture because I live alone. So I don't
it
care.
hasn't happened to me, but
It hasn't happened to me. That's wow.
You know why it doesn't happen? Because they know they're going to be met with a no.
No.
So-
What man's going to tell a woman no when she says, and who's going to listen to you?
see, so what the
Exactly.
But let us do something.
Maybe rearrange the bedroom.
Rearrange the bedroom. She'll be back. She'll come in like, oh,
Lie.
shit.
She'll come and she'll be
Lie,
like, oh.
lie, fucking lie,
Oh, you.
fucking lie.
Oh,
Yes,
you moved.
like this. Oh,
Oh.
wait, so
So like right here.
where's this? Oh,
Oh,
so you didn't want to ask?
No, right? Yeah. Why
Yeah.
didn't you ask me before you did this shit?
Because she's mad that you left her out because we like moving furniture.
But y'all.
You guys don't like moving furniture, so you shouldn't care if you get
But
left
I
out.
live here. Let me have
It
input.
is also my room.
Yeah.
And my input is no.
And my input is yes. So now we're at a standstill.
See, this is why
See?
it's not a compromise.
No.
This is why it's
You
not a
compromise on other
compromise.
stuff.
Like,
I don't know. I don't listen to nobody.
y'all can't even name it on one hand. Because there's certain things that are
I compromise
constant.
on dinner.
How?
What you want? Pizza? Chinese? Oh, we can get Chinese pizza.
Chinese pizza? Compromise, huh?
What's Chinese pizza?
It's like
You're not-
CatDog.
you're not-
Literally.
I was gonna say. You know what's sad? I thought that's the way he meant it to begin with.
No, I didn't.
Me too.
At least you saw both ways. I just saw the one. I'm like, CatDog, goddamn. That's why I didn't want to answer the question.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Oh fuck! Damn, bro, that's mean.
That's mean.
I didn't say that. You said it.
You're right.
Oh, hey. All right, get on off of this. Is anything going on in the world? I have nothing, guys.
I have zero.
I don't even know if my phone's out.
We all can't have nothing.
I have nothing.
I'm.
How about those Patriots, huh? Is that something?
Fuck them.
Oh, wow.
Y'all still watching football? Y'all ain't woke.
Oh, shit.
I say y'all. I know my Rams are still 2-0.
Ow.
Who else? Chiefs, right?
Probably.
Mahomes looking at it out there.
I actually like him, like as a
lot of people like
as a
him.
quarterback.
Yeah, no, he does some pretty
Amazing
outstanding
things.
shit out there.
What's my name? Genevieve.
All right, so
Do, 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 do.
Darren, you really got nothing?
Guys, can I tell you something that's
Yes.
happening that's exciting?
Yes, tell us.
I'm going to be marrying a couple. And
Oh, because you could do that.
I can do that.
What's that called?
Ministering? Pastoring?
Ministering a wedding,
Officiating?
Officiating a wedding. That's,
Oof.
There
that's
you
what
go.
it is.
That was
Thank
tough.
you, Jen. I'm so excited.
Because you've done it before, right?
No,
Oh, you.
this is my first one.
Okay, so
Pop my minister cherry.
do I know these folks?
Yeah,
I do.
yeah. I'm not gonna put the business out there because of client confidential
Oh,
stuff.
shut up. Where? Type it in your phone. I want to see. I want to see.
But yeah, they asked me to officiate their wedding, and I'm super excited to do so.
Oh boy. So, can
Oh boy,
I-
is right.
Can I attend? I just kind of want to hear you.
I kind of want somebody else to attend too.
What?
Shh.
Fam.
That's enough. Oh, I'm sorry. I deleted it before you.
Please delete this.
What?
We'll go back to that. So, yeah.
Yeah, well,
So you're
fuck.
officiating-
Remind me
so do
later to remind you.
Okay,
to remind
after you
me
remind me to
about
remind
the
you.
thing, and then
while
we'll
we-
talk
yeah.
about that.
This is how you guys remind me that I can't stand you. Listen. So, do you like practice in the mirror?
I have been practicing in my car. Not in the
Please
mirror.
make sure you ask them. You probably already know them, but ask them 17 times how they want you to pronounce their name. Because I went to one where the guy kept pronouncing the guy's name wrong, and I'm like,
Oh no.
don't you? He kept the whole time.
Oh, no.
And then at
Yeah,
the
that's
very
pretty bad.
end, he said it properly, but it was like too late.
It's way too late. At that point, it's,
Yeah,
it's
them-
gone.
You got people in the church screaming the right name
Right,
pronunciation.
right. So
I will make sure I
yeah, that's a
address
big
that.
deal.
But so I was looking up things to say during such a thing, and I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. And there's a ton of love quotes, and I'm like, yeah, but these all don't make sense, you know.
So you're not gonna like give a sermon though.
No. But you welcome everybody. You say a little thing about love. You say a little thing about them, and then you get to the vows, and then you do the rings, and then you do the kiss. No, yeah, then you do the kiss, and you say about power vested in me, blah 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 blah, and then you do the kiss. I don't remember.
It's
Whatever.
fucking fantastic.
And
The
then
fact that he don't remember if you do the kiss before or after.
listen, I have my
He's not
notes
the right guy.
upstairs. You kissed twice? What'd you say?
He did. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. them.
I'm like, what do you
I
mean
have-
you do the kiss?
I have my
And then you do
notes.
the thing, and then you do the kiss.
I have my index cards.
Damn,
But you should know
You've been
that
to a
part.
wedding or two.
You
I don't
At
pay
least-
attention to that part.
Oh,
I
because he's
don't
married
care.
twice. Ah.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
By chance,
Because
you
I-
happen to have at least been to 2 weddings, so
I should
you
know.
would think
I should
You
have
remember
practice.
what was the last thing that happened?
No.
firsthand experience, brother.
You've seen a few sitcoms, no? People get married in those things all the time.
Thanks, guys.
I now
Oh,
pronounce
this
you
is
husband
awesome.
and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Yeah.
Okay, practice it.
Listen, I have my notes upstairs, and I
should
have the
need notes
correct.
for that.
I have the correct order of things.
He's
or
gonna have it
whatever.
written on his
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. Wait.
He's
It's
a
by,
sweat.
You ain't
and
now.
by the power vested in me. you-
He's gonna lift up the
What's that
collar.
say? What's that say? Read
behind it.
this. Read this. What's that say?
You're gonna smudge their damn name.
Husband and what?
Husband.
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 Just
So-
remember not to wipe your head. Look as you.
Is it hot? Is it just me? Ah, shit.
Then you swear to fuck. Shit, bitch.
I hope you have to say "but" for some reason.
Bruh.
I will make sure I leave that out.
The joy that this ceremony
Enjoy
has
the,
brought
the
me.
rings that you guys. You a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole.
And the crowd goes wild.
And now, when I'm up there, I'm going to be thinking of this asshole and what she just said.
Oh, shit. Kristen is choking.
I fucking hate you.
Oh fuck. That's
If I had
exciting.
$1 every time I heard that.
That was good, though.
Thanks.
Oh, that is exciting though.
So, yeah, I'm pretty excited to be doing that.
Added to the list of things Just Right Entertainment can do for you.
And you.
And add that to Darren's mounting pile of jobs.
Word.
So like 37.
It's fun.
I do what's required.
I'm dead inside.
No.
No. I kid, guys. I kid.
Oh my god.
Shit. So I was on the Facebook like a week or so ago.
Uh-huh.
And there's some shit going on at Gillette Stadium that even I think is ridiculous and stupid. It's called the Women's Football Clinic.
Oh boy. Get comfortable.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, put your seatbelt on. The Women's Football Clinic with Sony Michelle and James White in partnership with P&G. So it's at Gillette Stadium. It says date, September 23rd. Location, Gillette Stadium. Ages, women ages 21 plus. Time, 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Price, $149.
For what? Well, yeah.
I don't know.
So you said football clinic, right? Uh-huh. So I'm guessing this would be like drills.
I think it'd be drilling
running
involved.
route. Oh my god. Route running,
Is this for
blocking
For
shit.
women?
Just women, 21 plus.
So there are women's
I'm with
football
it.
leagues, right?
Yeah. There's what's that? The lingerie football league? Or
No, I think
women's
it's like a
football
real one, like not.
I don't
Oh.
think
Yeah.
those are the. I don't think those are the women who
That
would be
one's
showing
real.
up.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the lingerie. No, it's real, but like women who like
Who really
aren't
do this?
like
Yeah.
wearing sexy shit, like who are playing football. Darren's like, I'm not interested.
I know. Nope. Sign me up for that.
I mean,
other one all day.
I'm
with it.
Yeah.
If
Have
women
fun.
want to play football, I'm with it.
Okay, let me read the description.
Nope.
Okay, grab some friends and join New England running backs Sony Michelle and James White at Gillette Stadium for this interactive football 101 event. Enjoy 2 complimentary cocktails and light food during the
Okay,
cocktail hour.
Cocktails and football.
I was gonna say stop.
There are going to be drills.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. Continue. Play.
Like, okay. Cocktail hour. Participate in a Q&A session with Sony and James and have the option to take the field for non-contact football drills and contests. This event is open to women of all skill levels, age 21 plus. Registration includes 2 complimentary drinks and light food, a souvenir autograph, item provided, outside items not permitted, a group photo, a limited edition New England Women's Clinic t-shirt, and additional upgrades available during checkout.
Okay, so now that took me in another direction. Why are cocktails needed if it's a football drill thing?
I don't know what's
Oh.
happening.
So why is it only women? It
Why?
seems weird. Is this the new sip and paint?
No.
Is this like
No, this can't be sip and paint. Unless
what happens to sip and paint?
sip and paint, you drink wine and you paint.
Is that all that happens? You made a face. Are you even being nasty at the sip and paint?
No, I was being nasty in my head.
Oh.
I was thinking,
So-
okay. That's what they'll be doing at this football
Okay.
camp.
All right. Cool.
I don't get what that is.
So yeah, because I thought it was like legit. Hey, just come in your sweats, come run some drills, get some pointers. But why are you drinking cocktails? And then it's a Q&A and then interactive. No contact though. Come chase this running back around. Listen, y'all nasty. Women are nasty.
It feels
and they're
like
paying to be nasty.
if they're
Darren.
paying $149
That's
to
how
be
women do.
pervs.
That's you know how many actual guys would y'all run some drills with Sony Michelle?
That's
Hey, get
what
me
I'm
out there.
saying.
The fucking run the drills.
It should be men and women.
With a
Why
few
is it
beers.
only? Why is it only women?
That's and
Maybe to encourage women.
to do,
to do what?
Play
To
football.
drink alcohol and play football?
I guess. I don't know.
Why they need alcohol?
I don't know.
Because if it was basketball camp, cool. If it was softball camp, great. But it's football camp.
Maybe they feel that the cocktails are appealing. How do we get the women to come? We have to give them
But
something.
why get the women to come? Why is it a thing?
I don't know.
What woman sitting here going, I really wish me and my homegirls go to football camp.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like, okay, we're expecting a group of women to just come and like this be an event where we're socializing and asking questions and then doing this, and then okay, let's go run. That is
Because when I
weird.
first read it, I thought it was like a meet and greet, and they'll show you around the stadium, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. And then I'm reading more, and I'm like, $149. What am I? What?
Right.
And
And
there's
and what
people
are you
who are gonna
getting
pay
out
for
of
that.
it exactly? Because it doesn't seem like it's strictly about getting better at playing
No,
football.
because it said all skill levels. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Darren is weird. They're going to be nasty.
They're going to be gross. They just want to go look at the football players. That's very thirsty.
Darren don't care.
Nope.
Yo, Darren, what do you care about?
Nothing.
That's a great
I'm dead
question.
inside.
I want to talk
told
about.
you.
Don't do that. I told you not to do
Don't
that.
do that. Stop.
I want to know what Darren cares about.
Does that take a?
Darren, Darren used to care about love and shit. Not anymore.
I care about love.
Tell me what you care about, Darren.
Uh,
Jesus Christ. You're this guy.
I don't know.
What do you care about, Bim?
Well,
What do you care about, Bim?
I care about my country,
No.
All right.
not America.
the beach.
I was gonna
Not
say,
America.
which country are we talking
Nigeria. Which brings me to something that one of y'all posted. The baby.
With the G? That was funny.
Yeah.
about? What?
Did you see the clip?
I don't think so.
So I don't know if I doubt he's Nigerian. Or maybe he is. But
His face turned looking Nigerian once I watched the video.
and
But
then you heard the accent a little bit. He may have just been fronting, but
I don't know. So it could go either way.
and I immediately went to his Wikipedia page and
His name starts O.
no Ola, no Ade, none of that, and no Nigerian last name. Straight up Negro name. But he might have taken his one of the parents' maiden name. They're not Nigerian. But the CEO of whatever label he's on is Nigerian, Igbo. So the baby and his crew were all at the engagement wearing the traditional Nigerian garb. Oh, and I was excited.
It was very nice. Oh, that's the thing, that I sent you.
I did see
That's the
that.
thing I sent
Yes.
you where the girl put that nasty comment.
Oh yeah,
The woman being gross.
Women are so inappropriate.
She's so
She said,
gross.
she said, "Call me Thomas."
I'm ready for this train.
Wow.
Choo-choo.
Right.
But for some reason though, like I always see comments whenever like my fellow Nigerian brothers are dressed up in their ashoebi, as we call it.
I know that's right.
Yeah, women be hype about men uniformed.
Speaking of, yes, women love a man in uniform. Bob Hart's Abishola, Monday, guys.
Already? I thought it was
It's
October.
Monday. Wait, Monday night?
I think it's Monday.
I'm not ready.
We're
I'm
gonna
not ready.
have to watch it on the internet.
I'm not ready.
Pause on that. The shoes in that video had me inspired. I said, man, I gotta get some dope shoes.
Let's go see Frank.
All right.
Yeah,
I
we'll go
love
see Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to go during the week because I got to get my Jones.
Well,
yeah.
let me know when you go, so I'll go too.
I shall. Oh, we'll make it a day.
Shout out to Copa Menswear.
Copa Menswear.
What up?
Elmwood? No, Reservoir
Reservoir.
in Providence. Look it up. So,
It's near
but
the Popeyes. For all you black people, you know where that is.
Wow. 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 First CatDog. Now this.
everybody gets it.
I got liquid on my shirt.
But it made me hype though, because when we were kids, West Africa, Haiti, people made fun of us for not being just
African booty
American.
scratcher.
Indeed.
So now, like the baby, probably one of the hottest rappers out right now. A lot of hype around him, and for him to be, wearing that and repping the culture, my son, I sent him the clip. He was hype, and it's like he can now be proud. Not that we weren't proud as kids, but it's
Yeah,
like,
but I'm Nigerian.
yeah. So like when we do the engagement, my son got his stuff.
I can't wait.
It's not like he'll hide when he's showing the pictures. You know what I'm saying? He'll put it on his
be
snap.
out there.
Yeah, have all this stuff on because it's
I cannot wait.
we out here.
It's so
So yeah,
fun.
no, it's dope. Shout out to the baby, and yeah, embrace your culture, man. No matter what it is, Irish, whatever
Martian.
other cultures are out there, Marvin and them. Yeah, Darren, are you okay? What's going on,
I'm
man?
trying not to breathe into the mic. I'm trying not to breathe into the mic. So I think it was last week's episode, I was like, God damn, it sounds so bad. But I don't hear it in my head. Like, I don't hear it. So I can't tell you, like, oh, damn, I can hear myself breathing into the mic. So that's why I keep putting it away from me. Because I'm trying
He's
not
still
to
talking.
breathe into the mic so heavy. I'm a heavy breather, guys. I have
He's
sleep
a heavy
apnea.
breather.
I'm fat. Like,
Yeah,
That's what I care about, Bim. Sleep apnea and fatness.
Because you put the mic away, you sat with your arms crossed like this.
Everything I do, I feel like, damn, I still can't hear it. Can they hear it? And you might just be so used to it that it's just you're ear deaf to it. So
I definitely missed it last week though, because when I was playing,
when I heard it, I was like, God damn, it's so bad.
I was playing back the episode. I said, "Ooh, that boy
God
breathing."
damn. And I'm like, what was I doing? Like.
Oh my God, I can't.
So now I'm like,
just
yo,
don't
if I can sit on the couch,
I just cannot. Why
Can
you
I ask
asking
a, can I ask a stupid question?
go ahead, ask a question, man.
Jen, shut
no
up.
questions.
Shut up.
I'm not asking nothing else ever.
Can't you just breathe out your nose?
It's not like I'm consciously saying, breathe heavy out of your mouth. Like, I don't know. If I could Google how to breathe properly, I would.
Bim's a bully.
Believe me,
Bim is a whole
I've
bully.
thought about getting that screen thing that sits in front of the mic.
I have that.
Can you bring it next week?
Oh my God,
I don't know.
That won't help
anymore.
though.
I don't know.
he's a bully.
I'm not. I asked my friend a question
I wish I
because he
knew.
looked like he didn't want
He
to
looking
pod.
like a man.
He looking like a man. He looked like he didn't want to pod with us.
I get it,
But-
but I'm really trying just to not.
No,
breathe
you be
into the
comfortable. Fuck them. Fuck them,
No.
Darren.
If they care about you, they will
The
just
thing
breathe
is-
with you.
mic. There's only
then
two
they
people
won't
that
hear
have
it.
ever said anything about it: K and H.
Oh.
Otherwise than that, and Clarabelle once or twice. Everybody else has never said anything about it. I don't even know if it bothers people.
They don't.
But I
It
hear
don't.
it and it bothers me.
What bothers people is our chewing on the mic.
Which we are not doing.
And Bim talking, period. But
Bim,
other
that
than
is a
that,
lie.
is it?
He said a lie.
Nice button.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Stay classy.
Hey,
Nice.
I love Ron Burgundy.
But you don't listen to his podcast.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Was it good? You said it like I listened to it.
No, I don't. I can't.
I listened to that podcast you sent the other day.
Yeah, how'd that go? The one,
The
for the
love
lady.
one.
What'd you think?
I liked a lot of the explanations about love and his views on it.
Yeah.
That was great. There were a couple things he said I was like,
Yeah.
and then I heard my own faults in it too, and I was like,
And then you were like,
I was like, shut the shit off.
But it's straight. It's valid.
They use mad big words.
Don't do
Oh,
that,
God.
Darren. You're educated.
God.
Don't
No,
do that.
no. These words, I was like,
No,
huh?
they were diving. Did you
Yeah.
take note of any of the words?
I was driving, so
fuck.
yeah.
That would have been fun
But
to share.
it was a good listen.
Dynamite.
No, it was. It was.
Very good listen.
Yeah, I maybe we'll put it on the.
And then that I listened to that after booking the appointment for the wedding I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
So a lot of that stuff helped. I could
Incorporate
maybe
some
fit
of that.
this in.
It's true, and we've DJ'd a bunch of weddings, been guests at a bunch of weddings, and the theme is always common. You know, about handling things in the house and communicating and not going to sleep, you know, angry and stop, Darren. And a lot of common things that make sense. You know, all the OGs say the same shit, so you know, might as well take heed and use that shit.
Yeah. I'm hesitant to share this, but I will for the good of the pod.
That's a lot of hesitation.
Yeah. So
I'm so nervous because he's
No,
such
it's
an
not-
open book.
yeah, it's not terribly bad.
Okay.
It's a kind of realization I came to about an hour ago.
Oh boy. Okay.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah, no, but it's a good. So, in the realm of advice, I think for me, I realized today how much your kids see without you really knowing.
Bruh.
So, you guys know me and my wife have been button heads for the last couple of days, whatever, and we finally hashed it out. And I gave her a hug, and Carter was looking at us and goes, "All better."
See?
He said all better, and we kind of both looked at him, and Clara was like, all better? And he was like, yeah, mommy all better, daddy all better. And I was like, I didn't even realize he can see or sense the tension between us. And the fact that he was just looking at it like, oh, all right, you guys made up.
Yeah, we forget because they're little people. They, like, granted, they can't communicate how observant they are, but I assume they can see and understand every single, actually even more so than us.
And for me, I forget.
Yeah.
So
That's a really good point to put out there. Thank you,
it wasn't
Darren.
bad.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
And the more I realize that when I watch TV shows now or whatever, when there's like couples arguing. I watched Power this past week, and there was a situation with the daughter and
I
and all
actually
of
seen
that.
it, and I don't watch that show, and I actually saw it. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, man, like the kid,
Right,
the
like
kid.
you're not thinking about what you're doing to the kid.
Yeah, even when like just people are unhappy together, it's almost better. I'm not talking about y'all, obviously, but it's almost better to just split so that the kids aren't seeing that environment growing up and thinking that's normal, because then they carry that shit on. But no, that's yeah. Like Jen said, glad you shared that. It's a good realization.
Speaking of relationship things,
Why are you looking at me?
no, it's not bad. I think me and you were talking about it.
Okay.
Diddy dating
Take that.
Baby Harvey?
baby. So the headline like took me to, of course they make the headline for you to take it somewhere else. So when I read into it, I was like, oh, it's a stepdaughter. Not that it was like any better or any worse, but it's not as bad as his actual daughter. But it's stepdaughter to me. So okay, so Diddy's dating Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
Doesn't she have his last name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Lori Harvey, right?
Yeah.
She's a rap bar. Rappers be talking about her.
Yeah. How they always have a
okay.
crush on her.
She's very pretty. But the odd thing about it is said woman is his son's ex-girlfriend.
Correct.
Oh, that is different.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
It's
How
very
you let
nasty.
your dad take your girl, bro? Y'all got the same face. Why would she even leave you for him?
She
So
go to y'all house
who was
again.
Who? So I feel like there's
Wait
a
a
couple
minute.
different ways to look at each of these people. Like you
Okay.
look at Diddy, like like one, she's that much younger than you. I think it's like a good 23-year difference.
Something like that. Cassie was young too, though. So
Okay,
Not
So-
this young, though.
When they
she's
first
20
got together, yeah.
She's
Yeah,
22.
but he wasn't this old.
No.
after 35,
yeah.
21 is fine.
Age
Yeah,
ain't
so-
nothing.
That's what that Gillette thing is. 21 plus women.
Yeah.
Dude, nasty.
Well, camp.
So homegirl's 22. So you're like, there's a big age gap. Blah blah blah. Okay, and then this is your son's ex-girlfriend.
That's the thing right
That's
there.
weird. Okay, but we'll put Diddy over there. Let's look at son. Dating girl, break up with girl, now father's dating girl. And they were hanging out. The three of them were out. They were sighted out
Maybe
having dinner.
maybe they got back together, and Dad's just helping them out, and the paparazzi's making a story out of it. This is what I want to tell myself.
Dad and ex-girlfriend were off on a trip. And I think
I just
Steve
wanna tell
Harvey was
myself
there as
this.
well.
Yeah, they said that he met her parents.
Okay. All right. So you look at the son and you're like, damn, that's weird. That's awkward. Like my dad dating my ex. Weird. Okay, cool. Now let's look at the girl. You dated a son and now you're dating the father.
Level up. Level up.
That was-
Level up.
okay.
Level up.
And then just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Make a clip out of that, please. So it's, for me, I was just like, I don't know who to even begin with.
That's wild.
The easy answer is all consulting adults. Who cares? But
Yeah.
Diddy's the problem.
Consenting.
Diddy's the problem. He died.
He's absolutely the problem.
Because what can his son say, right?
Right.
Son had no control over this.
No control. This is my dad.
Girl was just
Girl's gonna shit.
She's only
Darren,
22.
wouldn't you? Shit. And Steve Harvey, what the fuck? He's like, damn, really?
Steve. Well, Steve didn't have anything to do with this, did he?
Well, no. As a father, you want to be able to, hope that you can
Coach your
advise
son?
your
But I
Coach
mean,
children.
But think about it. It's Diddy. So
Right, that too.
Yeah, but that no, I'm saying the other way.
Oh, let's hear it.
Because you're like, oh, as a dad, he should protect his daughter. But as a dad, you want your daughter to end up with the best guy she can get with. This is fucking Diddy.
It's Diddy.
She's not gonna do better than that.
That is fucking true.
I guess you're right.
Damn,
And I'm not even
blood.
thinking Steve has to protect her. I'm thinking just like for him, that's kind of like. I mean, I know my kid came to me and was like, "Hey, I'm dating." Not that it was Diddy, but if it was a similar situation, I'd be like, you sure?"
Yeah, for a regular guy, if your daughter came home with a guy who's like a friend of yours
Yeah.
or your age, you
Yeah.
went to high school with him, and he was
Yeah.
like a sophomore, you were a senior,
Bruh.
you'd be like,
More than
right? You would have.
But if it was Diddy,
but if it's Diddy, you're like,
Well, Darren, you got daughters.
yes, I do.
How would you feel?
no, I'm not saying for like a regular schmo though. I'm saying
Oh.
for like Steve Harvey.
You're not regular to me, Darren.
He's more regular than Steve Harvey. No offense. If Steve Harvey has a podcast, there's more people watching it than this
Probably, yeah.
You're right.
You're right. We got to check the numbers, but yeah, you might be.
on our Trump shit. But what I'm saying is, what's Steve gonna say? It's like a whole different realm. These are rich people problems.
Yeah, that's why I put in the chat. Hollywood's a fucked up place, yo. They can do shit, and it's like, it's normalized. Woody
so weird.
Allen with his Asian stepdaughter or some shit.
Yeah, that was weird too.
Yeah, it's just a weird place.
Morgan Freeman with his great niece.
Oh God. Wow. Wow.
We
Andy
talked about
Dufresne. Nah, I saw my step grandniece,
I think about it, like,
and I couldn't resist.
Who makes these relations? Step great niece.
I don't know.
You're stupid.
I don't know.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
So
Kind of thought.
do y'all? I have no segue. I'm just gonna fucking ask.
Okay.
Do you guys know what Cam Soda or Fans Only is?
No.
What is it?
Cam Soda or Fans Only pages?
No.
No idea.
Well, fans only like on Instagram. Oh, okay, no, forget it. I'm thinking something else, but no.
What are you thinking?
Like fan pages,
No,
but not fans.
it's
only.
fansonly.com/something.
Is that like a pay? Like you pay to subscribe and you get full access to
Oh,
that
there's
person?
a girl on Love After Lockup who does the cam.
Aha. So that's what I was getting at. So I have been randomly coming across regular ass people on Twitter. Not say people, women, girls, who have fans only or Cam Soda pages, where it's like $4 a month, $12 a month. Follow me, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, wait, what? And Lord knows what they're doing on these pages.
They get money.
And these girls look young. Like, it makes me, anyway, it scares the shit out of me. But it's so easy nowadays to just set one of these things up and then put your nudes or whatever on there just to get a little bit of money. Now,
We were talking about this week. I feel like this strange thing of beggar culture we have going on in America is weird.
aha, look how you put stuff together. So now, a bit of it was like scary because they're young. I have a young son. Who knows if I have a daughter? But then these things are just right there on their cell phone that they can start. Dangerous also because some people will meet up for more money, right? They'll do meetups. I was also a little jealous, Darren. Understand why. Okay.
Lead us down this path, Ben.
Men are dumb as fuck.
We are.
We already discussed this, I think. The strip club thing.
Many things.
Strip clubs exist.
Many
People
ways.
go in there and spend thousands of dollars for someone you probably will never see again.
Never.
You didn't ejaculate. None of these things occurred. You're just giving money
You
away.
touched her elbow.
If that.
It's the only thing that's dumber than buying fireworks.
You hate fireworks.
I don't hate fireworks, but to buy
Is
you're
it?
literally taking your money and setting it on fire.
So that's dumber.
You think that's dumber?
I think
than
that's
the strip
dumber
club?
than the strip club, because you're literally burning your money.
Literally,
With a strip club, at least I can be like,
you're literally
her thigh felt nice.
you got to enjoy the noise and the pop 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 from the fireworks.
When they go on the pole and they do the heel thing. That too. Y'all seen it? You never seen it?
Yeah, I have
When
seen
they,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
With the clear heels?
Yeah, with the heels.
Yeah.
It sounds
Please stop clapping like that.
Yeah, but you remember?
It sounds like Craig
Clock,
Mack.
clock, clock. Yeah, I know.
If I was a stripper, I would definitely do it to the Craig Mack.
What's
Bad boy.
throw all my money. See? And just like that, it's gone. It's gone.
An explosion of money.
Then
Don't let it
the
be.
beat drops.
Don't
and
let
I
it be
drop.
the remix. Don't let it be the remix. You drop to the remix?
I dropped to the remix. Boom.
Mortgage.
Catch myself right before I hit my head. Catch myself.
Exploding money. Just poof.
Go. Take it. And that's how dumb we are.
Yeah, guys
So
are
now
stupid.
I'm like, fuck. What if I'm a good looking young guy?
But you are.
Aw.
Thanks, Darren. But I'm not what I used to be.
You are better.
and I could put myself online.
You are better.
He flirting. It's okay.
I am, though.
I could put myself online and just post a few pictures or, fulfill a couple of requests that come through and make $5, $10, $20 even dollars off of one person a month. Mind you, you can have multiple subscribers, so you can get like I don't know, say you got 10 subscribers at
If you got
$10 a
10?
month. What?
That's $120 just for showing your titties.
Just hey, that's it. Hey, new
And
pictures.
that's not even like all the time. That's you doop doop doop, and then you'll shoot those 3 pictures out.
Women take nudes of themselves all the time.
All the fucking time.
For some shit that you just have in your phone and you just put online.
Yep.
I'm jealous. What the fuck? So now, is there even anything dumb that women do that eats at their pockets besides like keep ain't shit dude around who like
Buying
uses
them
their
big
car?
ass bags.
What big ass bags?
The bags, you know, like Louis Vuitton bags and stuff.
But that's for y'all. Nothing that involves men. Like y'all don't give us money for shit. Or buy us shit
Like
that we like.
I think he means like, is there anything that you are like
Like-
throwing your money at on a consistent basis?
That
Like-
that involves
like-
a man or just
That involves a man.
no.
Nah,
Fuck.
they're not built that way.
We're losers, yo. We
We
are
are.
fucking stupid.
Which is why no one understands why women are not controlling the world.
They should be.
should.
And it's just because y'all don't like each other. That's the reason I give myself. Because if y'all work together, like if all the strippers said, hey, ladies, you know if we saved our money for a month and we could buy our own place and this guy who owns this place wouldn't control us?
That's kind of wild.
Like, literally, they make that much bread.
I want to get a bunch of strippers now.
Don't start a union.
Ah, I was gonna
'cause
start a stripper
my
union.
friends who own the places will be very upset with me.
You gave her this idea.
I didn't mean it.
The stripper union
Don't do it.
is better than Western Union.
It really is, though.
Yo, gotta put me in on the ground level. Yo. I want in.
Niggas
However, I
We
can be
need-
a part.
Just for entertainment, baby.
I with it. yo.
Darren, don't go against the guys. Don't
I
go
won't
against
go
us.
against that. I mean,
There's some men after
Our-
work, they
our-
need that.
our-
They need
Our
that.
strip club with our union needs a DJ,
I'm with it.
maybe even some uplighting.
There's going to be higher
Uplighting
rates.
right on the titties.
We won't be able to tip the way we want to tip. There's going to be a
And
minimum.
that's not true. Women know what's sexy.
At the union, with this union,
We want,
there's going to
we
be
still want
wage
more money.
equality.
That's right.
There's going to be an hourly rate.
Are we going to talk about Miss Monopoly? Ooh,
You see my face?
There's anger. That was anger from his face.
Don't,
That point, I didn't even.
don't.
I caught the aura of it.
That was the feng shui was
You
crazy.
can't go from strippers to Miss Monopoly, can you?
You can.
All right. I want to leave it at the other option for guys is there's ones for older women, and they just need companionship from time to time, and they'll leave you a little allowance. You might not even have to beat or do anything like that.
You just gotta hang out with them.
Talk,
Go to senior dinners.
go to dinner. Yeah. Yeah, she's paying.
All right.
You know what I mean? You would do it.
I would do it.
Yeah.
How many times would you do it? Like a lot or just like once?
Like if it was just dinner
Yeah.
with Myrtle.
Yeah.
At least 3 times a week.
What if you had to put Bengay on her at the end of the night? Look, get an
Well,
extra 50.
I don't want to see like the freckles and the wrinkles and all
I
that
see it,
stuff.
bro.
Uh,
Need the lights on.
You wouldn't see it for 100?
I guess I would.
I'm getting there.
We getting there, yeah.
All right, what
But
if,
beating, no. I don't.
huh?
That's a
Not
prostitute.
in. Thanks, Jen. Not in good conscience. I can do that.
You help her like soak her dentures and shit.
What if she's like a badass 60-year-old? Like she's like, I don't know, like
Nah, I gotta be older than 60.
70.
We're getting up there in age. 60 is not too far from
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, what's the problem?
70. It gotta be gross-ish.
Jen said,
No, but I would.
what's the
I don't
problem?
60
Like-
looking high in these streets
That's
to me.
That's exactly my
60
point.
looking aight.
Some of these
So-
old ladies ain't that bad.
So
out
you're
here.
like 75, 80. That's what
No,
you're
I
talking
wasn't
about.
saying. I was saying like an old lady like who don't look bad. She's like 65.
Got some pepper in her steps. Though.
She still wears heels sometimes.
Hey, come on.
I might with a date.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I'm beating though. I mean, but I mean, what guys looked at old pussy and like, no thanks. I don't know that I would.
The old lady.
And it's for money, bro.
She'll put it
And it's
on
for
you.
money.
She can't get pregnant.
She would put it. She probably would put it on me.
You get to go raw.
Yo, Bib. Yo, Bib.
Actually, don't.
I feel like they would push me out the way. Like, oh, come on, you fooling around. Go. No.
Nah, I'd never do that. I'd never take your opportunity, brother. Take food out your baby's mouth.
Wow. Whoa. Wow.
It's for money, man.
I know. Nobody's judging how you make a living, Darren.
At 65, you take a stab?
If I was a single man,
Yeah.
I would do it. Look, man, I already said I was going to strip before. If this shit existed then, put me on every old lady website. I would quit my job. I'll do that shit full time.
What?
Baby
Why
said
not?
prostitute.
I didn't say I'd sleep with them all. Also
Uh-oh.
didn't say I wouldn't.
I was like, oh, that makes it better.
Also didn't say I wouldn't. But look, imagine if you get to sleep during the day, and then your income was
You're not sleeping during the day because that's when you're working. Because old people go to bed at night.
they do.
So your date is at
Ew.
4:30.
But I'm done by 7.
You're going to
give them their
Cello's.
medicine
That's
and
pretty
shit.
good. that's.
Darren,
Oh, if my night was over by 7:30 and I made money.
You got to go live your regular life.
for a real date.
Come on now.
You ain't taking the cellos. Get some of that mushy ass food.
Mushy. Her shit's mushy. Give me the steak.
And she paying?
And she paying. I'm
I
Darren,
don't
come on.
think they make non-mushy food at cellos.
Mashed potatoes.
That's mushy.
Oh, non-mushy. What's cellos? What they song?
Old people food. That's why you don't know.
Oh,
nigga.
I don't be there. But I would do that shit.
Mama there, Peter.
Applesauce and shit. I don't know oatmeal.
But I encourage women, if you're single especially, take advantage of this Cam Soda fans only shit. Get some money.
Wow.
I think it's tax free.
Nobody wants to see my.
Well,
Moves.
you're not single, if I could say that.
I'm not
Yeah. So you wouldn't do that.
No.
He wants to see moves.
like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves. I'm in a dancing mood.
That shit's so unfair, Darren. Honestly.
You're so jealous and it's weird.
I am, because I want money. It's easy fucking money. People will subscribe to the shit and
I
give
am
them
Mariah
money.
I want your money. I want more money.
Is that Love and Hip Hop shit? Oh, I don't know.
She also has a song that starts like this. Are you ready? She's a young white woman. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe.
Oh, yeah. You sent that to us.
She didn't write that shit.
I don't know who wrote it, but that's her song.
And she's white?
She's white.
God bless. Live your truth.
So that's what you sound like to me right now. I want money. She has a song. I want your money.
Yeah, I'm with her. She probably got a fans only. All right, Miss Monopoly, go ahead.
Wait, I'm taking my flashlight to pee.
Oh, fuck. Darren plugged them. Shut up. Yeah.
Follow us. How long been going? Wow. Time is gone.
Is it? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Follow us on social media platforms on Instagram, PLSDELTHIS. On
Yeah.
Twitter, same handle. Facebook, will please delete this. On YouTube, will please delete this. Anywhere you look, we are please delete this. Make sure I gotta fix the Spotify, but
What happened to Spotify?
so Spreaker did something funny with the account and wiped all our shit.
Off a speaker?
Yeah, so there's like 5 episodes there.
Fam.
Yeah, so I gotta call their customer service to see if I can get it back.
Because the way you upload it, it goes to everything at once.
Yes,
Oh,
but
fuck.
Spreaker somehow so Spreaker joins it to Spotify.
So did it fuck up our Spotify?
Our Spotify is only showing like 5 episodes too.
Oh,
I know,
man.
So I got to fix that up. But yes, make sure you follow us on your favorite podcast apps such as SoundCloud.
No, just SoundCloud. Until we
SoundCloud.
fix this
I
shit.
believe we're. I don't know. Just follow
man.
and listen. We'll get it squared away. By the time you hear this, it should be squared away. Also, by the time you hear this, it would be too late. But I am DJing tomorrow night at Rosendale with the good brother Martin Famous.
What they call it? Thursday Night Vibes?
Thursday Night Vibes.
Hey.
Bim,
You?
back to the sex thing real quick.
What sex thing?
I don't know. We didn't talk about sex, but I had it in my head. Are you able to have angry sex?
No. No, because I'm an emotional guy. I'm very passionate. I want to look at you. I want to, and look at me.
Look at me while I look at you.
and turn around. But all that angry sex that women or people be talking about, I don't get it.
I don't understand it.
No. If I'm mad at you, if
I
I'm
want
for real
nothing
mad,
to do with you.
get the fuck away from me.
Get away. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
No, no erect penis for you.
No. Yeah.
Hey, Jen. Are you able to have angry sex?
Look at her face.
Shuffles over here. How do you pee so fast?
I tell you every week.
I don't-
Darren.
Okay, cool.
It's not the peeing that's fast. I just go up the stairs fast.
All right. Thanks.
Duh.
Are you able to have is angry sex a thing for you?
Not anymore. It was when I was young.
Really? You don't.
You can't be like for real angry and have sex.
I know I can't now.
like.
But how would it even work? Like if the person that's,
I mean, but what I mean is like, start dumbass fights just to
Like
cause
frustrated- like frustrated sex.
You cause this tension between the two people when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like both of them are kind of like, now we're at war. Now I don't got no time to be all soft with you and just rough and blah blah. blah. So people were into that.
Yeah, no. If I'm actually mad at you, don't no.
That's what I'm saying. It was a
Yeah.
fake fight that you start just to cause
Not
that.
even that.
So it's not even, you're not really angry.
Gotcha. Yeah, and
But I don't do that. Like, now it just sounds dumb. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a young people's game.
I really, listeners, if you enjoy angry sex, can you just tell us why? Because I don't I just don't get it.
Every time you say angry sex, I think you're gonna say anal sex.
Or that. Angry anal sex.
Ew.
Somebody's going to the hospital. You are going to
Chocolate time.
Is there an effective way that we can actually get people to send us questions or something? Because I like the question thing during a live podcast. Like I know we
live?
say, because I know we say like hit us up, but on what forum do we want it? Like DMs?
Whatever
Do we
they
want people
want.
to email us?
They don't do any of it, so it
I
don't
think
matter.
so like right now, if Jen goes to Instagram or our social media and puts up the question, and then we revisit it, like say in 20 minutes,
Yeah.
then we talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's enough. We are a mature Instagram. Our Instagram is in bed by 10.
True.
Yeah,
Well,
but even if we brought it back
time.
next week,
Yeah.
so that would be the effective way. So like Instagram. What about for the people without social media? Text us.
Get your rotary phone out.
Has anyone ever emailed our account?
No.
Email
People
us,
email.
please.
People don't email us. We have a phone number, kind of, sort of.
Huh?
We do.
What I talk about?
We have a Google number. That
And
you can
even
send.
then, they wouldn't be able to call us like live.
No.
You'll have to like actually talk to them.
Actually, there is a way. If you really want
to,
to, yeah, if you really want to do it, I can get us a phone number and people can actually call us. I don't know how.
Caller,
we
you're
would-
on air.
Yeah, they can
wanna
call
give a shout out.
and it will come to.
Yeah, I got my Google number too.
No, it's not a Google number. It's like an actual number that you could text and call.
You could text a Google number.
But we
My-
want them to call.
You can call it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
My Google number expired.
It expires.
They sent me an email.
Yeah, they do if you don't use it.
And
Let me text somebody real quick.
I only had it because when I was selling my car, I didn't want people calling my real cell phone.
Smart.
So then
Wicked smart.
once I was done selling the phone, I didn't use the number. I had no use for it.
All right, cool.
So angry sex, no. But what I did used to do when I had energy, when you play fighting,
That's what I mean.
play fighting turns, that's just fun. Cause you like, get out of here, mush. Get out of here, mush. Get off me, nigga. Damn, you hit kind of hard. Hold on. Then you put her in a headlock or some shit, and then you start putting her in a hole. Then you just finger slips. Whoop.
Whoa.
Yo, this guy's a creep. Yo, this guy.
What's
this
creepy
guy-
about it?
Yo,
It's
this
my
guy.
lady.
This guy takes opportunity. Yo,
Darren, you ain't never played for it and it turned to
I
a
mean,
fight?
listen,
You just
listen.
get beat up.
listen, listen. I wasn't expecting that either, Joe. As,
Y'all never played for it and
I
it turned
mean,
into some shit?
Listen,
It's only me, huh?
no, I feel you, but just the way you said it, I wasn't ready for it.
How else do you initiate
I
the
don't know,
nastiness?
Jen.
What about the whoop part?
Jen, if you really boxing was homie, and he's like nah, and you're like, well,
I would expect that.
you would expect that.
See? Yo, what up, my G?
But it's the
You
way
know
you-
the vibes. You know the
Hey,
vibes.
But the way
you know the
said it-
vibes.
You said,
Yo, y'all mad judgy, man. Y'all never enjoyed life. Y'all ain't even enjoying
the way
life.
you said it.
What are you talking
That's why
about?
Darren don't care about nothing.
What's,
He's missing out.
see? What's wrong with... What sound does it make in y'all head when it happens?
I'm not gonna do it.
Good. Jen, come on. Just fucking... Don't hold back, friend. Just do it.
It's all like I had ice in my mouth.
Darren, you go. I hate y'all, man. Whatever.
Wait.
So I'm the only one that has fun.
I can't even do it.
Do it again, Jen.
I don't know.
So we got
Pew. No,
Darren. What's yours?
Darren, it's your turn.
I don't know.
Darren, it's your turn.
I know.
Have you ever played fight, Darren?
Yes.
And it turned into, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Who initiates?
Me.
And what do you usually do? What's your go-to? Is it a boob squeeze? What is it? What's
Darren looks so uncomfortable.
Them sex noises are just too much for me.
It's like two clowns making a baby.
Mad sound effects, yo.
It's like a fucking circus in that bedroom. Oh shit.
Darren, we wait.
It must make a nice Haitian noise.
Wait. Whoosh.
Now we're talking.
Now we're cooking with grease.
Let's go. Oh, when you impose your will, yeah.
He said whoosh.
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
I needed this, guys.
That's where it's at. Play fighting, all that angry shit. If you angry, don't talk to each other like a real nigga. But you
That's
play
petty.
fighting, shit. Oh man, you really pin her down, but she really can't move. Oh, then you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm,
I don't like that at all.
No control.
Ah.
Ah. Shit, let me remind myself on my phone to do something this week.
Remind myself to do something on my phone. Lord. Yo, you heard
fuck.
it's gonna be in the 80s this weekend?
How?
How?
It's fucking
It was
cold.
cold
It
today.
was cold. It was mad cold.
Today my homie was like, this is trick-or-treating weather. This shit was cold.
It was dumb cold today.
I'm like, what do you mean 80s?
Oh fuck that!
I got time.
I don't want it.
I don't.
Hey, it's my son's birthday this weekend.
It is. We out here.
Yeah, he's turning 3. The big 3.
Wow.
I almost said 3-0. Before we get off topic, because we usually do
that's
that.
what we do.
Before you left, you dropped something.
Huh?
No. Topic. What were you saying before you went
Miss
to go pee?
Monopoly.
Yes, thank you.
Oh wow! I totally forgot.
Totally forgot I said that. I'm like, what is he talking about?
All right, you guys set it up.
All right, so
Boom.
beloved Hasbro is putting out a new version of Monopoly called Miss Monopoly, where hold on, I gotta read it properly because the rules of the game are so ridiculous. I'm like, who asked for this? Why is it a thing? That just should not be a thing. All right, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Boop 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 boop. All right.
I have a dumb question after this.
All right, remind yourself.
It's a
to
dumb
remind
man question. Oh,
I love dumb man
why you bringing up
questions.
that?
Hey, yeah, Darren.
Toy make. Is he about to do a dance?
No, he's going to get some
Cake.
treats.
Toy maker Hasbro announced this week the rollout of the board game in which female players receive $1,900 at the beginning of the game, compared with $1,500 for male players.
Boo!
Girls also get $240 each time they pass go on the board, while boys get just $200.
Boo!
Instead of a real estate mogul, Miss Monopoly invests in female entrepreneurs.
Gay.
The front of the box is adorned with a woman in a sassy stance and steel-colored blazer, gripping a to-go coffee. It reads, "The first game where women make more than men."
Fucking stupid.
Go, babe.
Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. So, okay.
Oh, God, because they did the men's march.
In Boston. We're doing this for Fred. We're doing this for Tom. We're doing this for all the real guys out there who stand for our rights because we matter. White males matter. So obviously,
Wow.
we understand what they're trying to do. But guess what?
You failed.
Games are fun, or supposed to be fun. If I'm a young boy and I'm starting a game, or I'm playing a game, and I'm getting less than
My
the other
sister.
girls playing,
Oh, my God.
one, I'm going to say, why, I come on. And you're going to say, well, Tommy, it's because in real life, women get less money.
Wait,
But that's
what
not right. We know that's why you have to play this game.
the
No,
fuck?
but I don't agree with it. Why can't we just be equal here?
And you end up ruining the game.
And then it's not fun. And then it's just a bunch of girls playing together because they're all on level playing field.
And only boys would play with boys.
Exactly.
It's such a weird game.
Do we want segregation at a young age, or do we want people to just educate that their kids, if they end up being bosses of a company, just pay everyone equally? I don't understand how you create a game that penalizes you for being born a male. It's a fucking game. I'm 5 years old. I just want to play Monopoly.
There's so many other ways they could have, I don't know, big up women in Monopoly besides
no, I'm
that.
good. Yeah, and that game, Miss Monopoly, is more expensive than regular Monopoly. so I don't know. I don't know, man.
And then the funny thing is, because the second part of that article was this line here. Although Hasbro's new game is supposed to empower women and girls, it fails to recognize the woman behind the invention.
Oh, yeah.
So Monopoly was apparently made by a woman, and then a guy stole her idea and ran with it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And this game decided to make a game called Miss Monopoly and not mention
The woman who potentially created Monopoly.
a woman entrepreneur.
Right.
Just-
So, I mean,
it's. You think a man's behind this or a woman?
a man.
It has to be.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. There's women on the board who are giving their input, I would think. It's just assumptions. But I think it's a man running it. And fucking idiot at that.
Serve us, please.
What was I gonna say? Oh, the wage gap. Do we know if that's like really a thing? Like for real, for real?
Yes, it's really a thing.
So like,
Hold on,
oh,
because
damn.
Jen's about to dig in. Snacks are back. Back snacks.
Hey, don't be lazy about it.
I'm gonna try to put it. I'm gonna try to remember to put it.
But you
back
said
in.
it every time, and you always forget.
I'm gonna try to remember this time. Dominican cake from the lady on Broad Street.
That's the name
Which
of the
lady
shop.
on Broad Street? Darren.
I don't know. I didn't pick up the cake.
Dominicans.
So I think this is either passion fruit filling or guava filling.
Either or, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Enjoy.
What were we talking about? Wage thing.
gap, yeah.
Now, I'm not doubting that it it doesn't happen in some fields, but when I don't know how to do this without making a mess.
Just dig
That's
in there.
sweet.
Mad
Very
sweet. Oh shit. Diabetes, here we come. All right, so I love data, right? Fucking nerd. That's what I do for fun. But when I look at the landscape of certain jobs, is it like overall all women make an average of this, all men make an average of this, and then this is the difference? Or is it each job or each company within that company, women who are working the exact same role as a male are making less? How do
I think
they,
it's the number 2.
are we sure?
No, but I'm assuming that's what it is.
I hope so, because I do see like and I asked like Shorty in her line of work, it's a lot of women, so men are needed in the field for relatability, for whatever, so they end up paying men a little bit more because they need them. So there's a need in that situation. So that's a justifiable one because they need something to entice them to come in. If they're doing it as an overall, there's a greater amount of women in some lower paying jobs. In a call center, you'll see like 70 to 80% women on the phones. That's not a high paying job versus the executives who are making like exorbitant amount, even women at that level. But because there's a higher amount of women in that lower paying role, it shifts the number overall. So I'm always curious about data. I want to see if it's like this line of work, same company, same role, are they actually being paid differently?
But the fact that there's more women in a lower paying position kind of answers your question.
No, but
Because it's not like working at a call center is specifically a feminine or a masculine job.
right. But so like if there are more women who accept that role, right? That just adds, because that's just a lower
Right,
paying
but
role.
more
Period.
women accept that role because more guys get promoted.
No, that's not true. So so it's an entry level position. Call it. Mm-hmm. You either take the job or you don't.
Right.
So they're just taking that job.
Right, because at some other position they didn't get the raise.
Not because they had a vagina.
That's what the problem is.
Are we sure?
At some of these places, that's what's happening.
I don't know. Because like if I took that job, right, and I'm getting the same pay as the woman next to me, we're both making that, but there's just more women.
Why?
Exactly. Why those jobs are not something that pays a little bit more? And that's only if the wage gap. Darren has no interest, or he's just waiting for cake. Yo, I'm done with him today, man.
No, I'm actually very intrigued by this conversation.
Lies.
I am. I'm
No, yeah.
listening. I just don't have really anything to add to it.
Yeah, I'm just curious about what goes into the data, because like you know how they had the thing with the U.S. women's soccer team.
Yeah.
Versus.
That's a very good example of it.
So the issue with, do you know what the issue is with that one and why they get paid less?
Because they make less money on the stands, right?
That and the U.S. men's soccer team is paid through a bunch of other things, whereas the women were paid through FIFA. And through FIFA, they actually get a higher percentage than men, but they just generate less. So if the issue is equality, technically the men should be complaining because they get a lower percentage overall. They just generates more. As a business, why would I not want to make more money? They're making what they make, and they're even saying, all right, we're going to give them more money or a higher percentage, but we're just not making enough to give you what the men make. So like that's why it's like certain conversations like that. What's the data? What's the real information so that you can actually correct the issue? If they're just saying we want equal, well, we're giving you 60%, the men are getting 20. It's just not enough money coming in. Like, how do you really fix the issue? You got to get people to the games. That's the problem. So women get out the kitchen and go to the games. I'm kidding. Kidding. I'm totally kidding. But
I'm totally kidding. Stay in the kitchen.
but knowing what the real issue is will help to fix the problem. I guess that's my long-winded
You know
thing.
what? I like how you tied it up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
good.
if the data told me that this job in the same company and this woman executive is getting paid less than this male executive, completely wrong. HR, whoever,
that's what it is.
fix this shit. But if it's just, hey, there's just more women for some reason that have jobs that may pay a little bit less versus guys who, either don't take those roles or negotiate, because that's another issue. Women are less likely to negotiate
very
the
true.
wage. So, like, if these other factors are in, all right, how do we educate women
That
to...
actually happened this week. Because one of our good friends sent me a offer letter thing, and was like, I don't know if I want to sign it. To me, it looked like a great deal. I'm like, take it. And he's like, no. And I'm like, no, sign it. And then like an hour and a half later, he's like, yeah, so I just negotiated like a signing bonus plus $3,000 a year. I'm like, what? What did you say?
Is that who I'm thinking?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, what did you even say? Like, I'd just been like, all right, cool.
Right.
Thanks.
And that's the thing. I try to teach my sister that because I had to learn that later on. Jobs want you. And if you're that skilled, they usually offer you on the lower end.
Yeah.
Or somewhere towards the middle so they have room or they save money on the budget. The HR person doesn't care. They want to fill the role. So if you say you want more, they'll go back and ask. And if they want you, they'll give you the money. So if you're not negotiating, there's 3 roles, 2 women don't negotiate, but then the one guy does, there's more money left for him to take it. It's the same role, but he negotiated. It's not his fault that he negotiated to get a higher rate.
That's also true, but there's also inequality in companies.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I wonder, like, and that sucks, but I wonder if it's like a combination of a few things that really causes that overall gap.
That all need to be corrected, not just
Yeah.
putting more money in a check or putting more money in a board game when you go around Go.
Fucking stupid.
Because, I mean, the other side of that is not all men deserve to get paid more than a woman, and not all women deserve to get paid more than a man.
God, no.
It also goes by your experience, blah, blah, blah. So I don't want to go to a job and then just be like, oh, because you're a woman, we're giving you, I'll take the money. But I want,
Right.
it doesn't feel right. Like, just like, I don't even want to play that game. Like, what are we talking about?
Exactly.
If I do the job and he does the job and he's been doing it longer and he does it better, he should get more than me. If I do it better and I've been doing it longer, I should get more. And it shouldn't be based at all on their gender.
Right.
Or what they identify as.
No, it's true. True. Darren, any thoughts?
No, I like this conversation.
Thank you, Darren.
But I have no input. Like I said, well, because I don't.
Have a vagina.
That is
True,
a fact.
that is a fact.
This cake was good, by the way.
Very
Yes.
Dominican lady, whoever you are. I'll give you money.
good. Aquí en Cranston.
It's Clanton, Darren. You can't speak English.
Sorry, Clanton. Yeah, I think I'm on the ignorant side of it, where I don't see it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it exists or not. I assume it does, but I've never seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
It's like when people say racism exists and then if somebody's white, it's like, no, it doesn't. It's like, well, you don't really know because you're not in
you're
it.
not there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would be very interested if you were to deep dive and find the data and then
Good
explain
deep
it to
dive.
us. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would be very interested in seeing that.
Yeah, because it's like,
Ooh, Bim's got homework.
well, the women's soccer thing is the one that stands out because it's recent. And
Which makes complete sense to me as you say it.
because it's like if it generates like the WNBA, of course they would want that to flourish. If I'm a team owner or the owner of the WNBA, I think it's actually owned by the NBA, but of course I want to make more money. It's just not enough people coming to the game. I want to pay you guys. Do you think they wanted to give the male NBA players these $190 million contracts? No, but the
But they
TV
can.
deals. Yeah, the TV deals were so delicious after they renegotiated. There was way too much money not to give. So that's how you end up with the bread.
And also, the players are probably demanding that much money now.
That too,
because
yeah.
they know that their presence was bringing in all that money.
Exactly. A Steph Curry can get a max contract. The Golden State Warriors, they're damn near on 70% of the time, like on televised on one of the major networks. So why wouldn't they ask for more money? Now, if the WNBA was on that much and they were still getting what they got, there's a problem because TV contracts and advertising and all of that. But it's just not enough bread in there.
Speaking of,
Yes.
there's a concert coming to the Strand. My friends and I were speaking about.
Concert, like an artist? Who that do?
It's a twofer. H-Town.
Really?
Yeah.
Knocking the boots. What the fuck?
And Shy.
Oh wow.
Now, remember when I was talking about Mary and us being in the age group? This is, if you go, this puts you in that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Squarely in that bracket.
I don't know if I'm ready.
No, I'm not.
Somebody thought I was 30 over the weekend, so I don't know.
That's what's up.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You excited?
Hype.
You excited?
I was smiling the whole evening.
Yes. But listen, what really got me was the prices. And I'm like, so there has to be a lot of people who are willing to pay these prices to see them.
Oh, it's high.
So you assumed it was going to be low.
I was like, what?
I did. I assumed
Like
it was going to be
15 bucks?
15, 20, 25 maybe. What is it?
They have the nerve to have tiers. No offense to anyone promoting this show, but goddamn.
Not mad offense.
Tiers of tickets. Reserve mezzanine or front row reserve. Wait, reserve mezzanine $45. General admission standing is $35.
Okay.
Front row reserve mezzanine is $55. Premier silver seating is $45. Premier gold seating $50. Premier platinum seating $60.
For H-Town and
that's
Shy.
That's a lot of tears.
Can you name any other H-Town songs besides Knocking the Boots? No? Nothing? Bueller?
I'm sure they have one more.
What about Shy?
If I ever fall in love again. does
Anything
that
else?
count?
Any other songs y'all know? They had a meeting in my bedroom, right?
Was that them?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, little bald headed guy. Screaming like that. Yeah, that's my shit.
That hurt.
So, girl, please don't be late.
Yo, I'll take this $60. I'll give you a concert. Watch me work.
That's my shit. Hold on, that is Shy. Let me see. Meeting in my bedroom.
I feel like it was somebody else. I
Ooh.
mean, I don't know.
All them 90s dudes look the same.
So if I ever fall in love,
Oh, Silk. I'm tripping.
Ah, thank you.
Fuck. Yeah, that is
Not
Silk.
that I knew that it was Silk, but I was like, I don't think it was.
Yeah,
Shy.
I'm not going to the concert then.
so you know, like on
I feel like if it was there, like meeting in
ain't
my
y'all-
bedroom,
Do we have to encore? Is
No.
they coming? Are they coming back out?
Silk.
you know how like when you put an artist on like a streaming service, it'll give you all their top tracks.
Yeah.
Shy.
There
top
we go.
tracks from 1 to 6. Ready?
Go to 6.
Oh, fuck.
If I ever fall in love.
Yeah.
If I ever fall in love remix.
Yeah.
Comforter.
What?
If I ever
Good
fall
song.
in love.
Wow.
Baby, I'm yours.
Hey, I forgot about that one for a second.
If I ever fall in love.
Hold on. Nah, because they hating on Shy. Hold on. Let me play Baby I'm Yours for people who may forgot. Hold on.
They're
I'm
not-
hyped now.
They can't sue us. All right, that's a good song.
Darren, why you making a face? You weren't in love at
Is-
this
is
age. I was.
Is that
It was like 93, 94. As at Broad
I
Street
just,
School.
I just wanted somebody to like me.
so is that enough for a whole concert?
Hey,
So
shut
they
the shit
got
off.
this. Hold on. And
so
then
they got this.
the next one, I want people to hear them.
You can't play music, guys.
If you talk over it, you can.
They'll definitely sue us. They need the money.
But then they got this other hit.
Maybe they'll be on the podcast. We
You
should ask
forgot
them.
about the remix, Jen. Hold on. The remix, I Don't Want to Be Alone remix. Hey. Y'all remember
Oh,
this? See? Hey! Darren, you don't know the vibes. Look at him.
I don't know the vibes.
You don't know the vibes. Hov is on this, man.
pay to set
Yeah.
their next wedding gig.
So who knows? Jay-Z might come out during the concert.
Come on. Come on, Ben.
I'll be so mad if it happens.
He would take all the money. Like, all right, little bald nigga, move. It's mine.
Come on.
No.
Darren, you remember now?
Yeah.
See?
Wow.
This is Shy, bro. We going to the concert.
Oh, yeah.
Darren, they'll bring you on stage to do Hov's verse.
All right.
And from the Please Delete This podcast, we have...
DJ.
How do you say his name again? Darren.
Darren.
So, guys, I had a really dumb question.
Oh, boy.
No such thing as a dumb question, Darren.
This is a dumb question.
All right.
I feel like it's a one of those explain it to me like I'm 5 questions.
Real quick before you explain, what the rest of that cake, beloved?
Over here.
Because y'all ain't going to eat it.
I think Darren already ate it.
I didn't eat it.
He ain't want no more.
Okay, so
Thank you, brother.
let's preface this with I have not asked. Wait, that's not right. That's not correct.
Don't look at me, Darren. Don't
No,
look
it's
at me.
not correct.
Don't look.
No, really, what is that wrong?
I always look at Jen, and she never lets me down.
Was that wrong? Can you tell me the error of my ways?
You got it, but it's
Preface.
not.
Oh,
there you
preface.
Go. There you
I'm
go.
sorry. Thank you. sorry,
problem?
John.
It wasn't even
trying.
funny. It's just that Bim always looks at me.
I do. And you never let me down.
I keep getting just this little part of my hoodie wet. I'm sorry, go ahead. Let me preface by saying.
Thank you, Jen. So I've never asked this question, but I feel like it's one of those universal unspoken laws that you don't ask a woman this question.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Yes, it's oh god.
What that thing tastes like.
But no,
What that mouth do?
no, also no. But what is
God.
bad?
Oh, God.
You know, you ever hear when they, if a guy says to a woman, "Hey, you acting kind of funny. You on your period?"
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh,
boy,
my
here we
God.
go.
Oh, my God.
Again, okay. Oh my
I'm
God.
with you, bro. Don't
Oh my
worry.
God.
Go ahead.
I've never said this, but I asked my wife about it, and she gave me an answer, and I kind of got it, kind of didn't. So I'm asking the world now, just explain it to me. Again, I have never said this. I would never say something like this because I feel like it's a universal thing. Men, you don't say this to women. It's like you don't ask them how old they are. You don't say this.
Because it implies that she doesn't actually have a reason to be angry. She's just so emotional because of her body, which, like, no, the person is just being a dick.
Okay.
So, flip side, male side. I'm an analyst, right? And I heard a podcast.
Annihilist.
Annihilist. Oh, I annihilate.
Play flight. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, fellas, ladies, play fight with your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Let a finger slip. Have some fun.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What are we talking about?
I'd be an analyst.
Okay, so Andrew Schultz, comedian, very funny dude.
Did he write Peanuts, the cartoon?
No, oh, that isn't Schultz though,
That's
right?
the Schultz, yeah. Charles?
So he was talking about relationships in this, the period thing. For the men who say it, it is in some cases because women will apologize for the behavior and say they're on their period. So it's a point of reference, right? So if you're, at least to the man at the moment, being a little illogical, maybe a little too emotional, and if you at some point said, "I'm sorry, I'm on my period,"
Then we tie it together.
you're hearkening back to that. You're saying, "Yeah, what's up? You on your period or something?"
That was impressive. That was impressive.
Let's just move on.
No, so it's a point of now. Some people say this dicks, but it's also like, yo, but you used this as an excuse when you were acting out before. I'm just asking if that's what the deal is.
Have you ever had your woman tell you, "Oh, you're on your period, huh?" You ever had a woman say that to you?
You see my eyes?
Okay.
Now, that if we that's funny. First of all, that's a funny thing for a woman to say. But then also, I want to fight you, but I can't fight you, so I'm even more mad.
If you had a boyfriend, then you could fight him.
A headbutt.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, no, it's for some, it's a point of reference,
I just have to take a picture.
and it's just revert. A picture of this.
His blue
Send it to the
frosted-
Dominican lady. Is it on my face?
Maybe.
Oh shit! What side?
Not telling you.
Y'all set me up.
Yo, Jen.
Oh fuck!
That was a cute roll,
I
Jen.
got frost on my face, Darren, for real?
Yeah.
Help me. And my teeth?
No, yeah, look, the bottom.
Look, he was kissing a Smurf.
That little Smurf girl was sexy, though.
You good. You good.
I got it?
Yeah.
Smurfette.
Yeah, she was all right. Come on.
So-
she had the little heels.
Speaking of, last week we were talking about Roger Rabbit, so watched it again this
Same.
weekend. The movie was weird. Holy shit.
I
It's a
love
good
that
Watched it as
movie,
kids.
though.
It's a great movie.
It's still, yeah, definitely wasn't really a kid movie.
The whole time, he kept saying, "This is a kids movie." I don't know. I don't know. He's like, "But he's drinking." I don't know. I don't know. The '80s is wild. I don't know. Like, we looked it up. It was PG.
God damn, baby. You ate the whole cake.
What else I was going to do with
All
it,
right.
Darren?
Cake.
What else you supposed to do with cake, my brother?
That you want to get your name on it.
So I, not when I'm. I hate him. So I've been like if I'm upset or pissy about something like that, And my wife she's like, damn, what's wrong with you? You on your period?
She says that too?
She says that like here and there.
Wow.
Have you ever said that to her?
No.
Guess what now? You have the license.
No, I don't.
What you mean?
Now,
Oh boy.
there
Just say you started
but
it.
just like you have said that, as a reference point, I've heard her say, or I've heard in conversation, like, I don't know, I've been feeling funny the last couple of days, like emotional or soft or something like that. And then my period started, and then I realized, oh, that's why I was feeling that way.
Bruh.
Again, I feel like it's one of those things that it's kind of those unspoken rules that you don't say that to a woman.
But here's
so
the
I
thing.
never have.
But here's the thing. What if you're actually right? What if you're right?
I don't know.
Now I feel like in the moment, a woman wouldn't even tell you that you were right. She would blow up, and then a day or two later, you know what? I'm sorry about the other day. I was, whatever. But if I'm right,
No.
The fuck?
No,
Give
you
me
don't
that.
Ever give that. You don't ever get that.
That's bullshit.
You don't get
That's
that.
bullshit.
I'm gonna
How
move the
are we
couch. I'm not gonna tell you shit.
how are we
We're getting
supposed
a
to
divorce.
exist? How are we supposed to exist if we can't be 100?
You get more money than us.
It's so one-sided, Darren.
You get more money than us, though.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
For the same thing? No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but some of the time is more than enough.
You're right.
My difference is the field. My field just pays more. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you get to not just
You
tell
still
me I'm
don't get
right.
it.
So if I was getting paid less, is that okay?
No.
Either
Yeah,
way you
don't
lose.
learn. That's
Either way
right.
you lose.
Now you're getting it, baby. Dynamite.
I forgot mine. Fuck. It's fuck.
So Darren, Bim and I made
Oh, boy.
catchphrases while you were upstairs.
Oh, boy.
Mine was dynamite.
And I forgot mine already.
Yours was like, all right. Or
Nah,
something.
it was
you all
something
right.
else.
It was
Catchphrase in
Out of
response
sight.
to.
Don't
Out
say
of
out of
sight.
sight.
It was out of
Oh,
sight.
out of sight.
out of sight.
Oh, that's pressure.
From the 70s joints, man. Do you have
But
one?
I'm not doing 70s dynamite.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm just doing dynamite.
It's, okay.
Yeah, that's out of sight, brother.
That's-
God bless.
You
Who's
all
that?
right.
You all right. Right on.
I would have took one of those.
Ain't much.
What's a bunch?
They call people Jack.
I like calling people Jack.
Yeah, end it with Jack.
Why do you love calling people Jack? I was in the cafeteria. She's like, because
Duh.
I was in the cafeteria earlier and Red came downstairs and I was like, what up, Red?
Who's red?
Oh, what was the story we read?
Dick Bose.
Oh.
So of course I hear it in my head, Dick Bose.
Why you won't tell him we said
I'm
that?
not telling him myself.
How old's Red?
He's mad old.
Like, how old's Matt old?
He's like 80-ish.
Oh, yeah, he can't handle it. He'll probably laugh. He's old. He don't care.
He might.
Yeah.
He's like a sprinkle racist too.
Oh, you gotta tell him that. They be the funniest ones.
He said
Trump is hilarious.
the cleaning
Yo.
the cleaning crew who comes in after hours. Listen, it's not me.
It's Red.
It's Red. But the
ashy.
cleaning crew, it was one day he was complaining. It's so funny. I was with Gio, and Gio is Honduran. And Red is like, man, they come in here, they always steal stuff, da da da. These people are always taking shit. And I look at Gio and I'm like, is he talking about the Spanish cleaning crew? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, does he know you're Spanish? He's like, I feel when you get to that age, you don't really care who you're offending.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're almost there.
Yeah.
Can't help but wait.
Little by little, we getting there.
Have you heard this podcast before?
Yo, for real.
I said peeling lucky. I was like,
It only gets worse, man, from here.
shit.
What you did?
I'm just saying shit in
Oh.
general. To the fact that it don't
fuck.
get no better.
No, it doesn't. It's gonna get way worse. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I think. It's exciting to be who you are, to be who you really are. All these filters. That's why people go crazy.
Look how happy he looks.
Who that? That? That's Red. Oh,
Look how
what
happy
do
he
you mean?
looks.
Post that.
I am.
Send it on WhatsApp to me.
So I can send it to my mother.
Send it back home. Send that on WhatsApp.
Make it my profile pic.
Do it for me. I don't know how to. Do it.
I don't want to do it. Please do it for me real quick. What's wrong with you people?
Hey, well, you people. What do you mean by you people?
Do we have any like noteworthy stuff to talk about?
outta here. I ain't taking no
Astros
notes, man.
this Thursday, right?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, wait, by the time they
shit.
hear it, that's gonna be over.
Because Darren announced his stuff, but yeah, hopefully by the time you're hearing this, you went to the show, the Estro show on Thursday at FET,
Put on by Chip Douglas.
or you
Chip
went
Doug.
to see our good friend Darren spinning at Thursday Night Vibes
And
at
we don't
Rosendale.
mean sorry, I cut you off. We don't mean breakdance and spinning.
Good one.
We don't mean exercise on a bike really fast like you are on crack spinning.
Definitely not.
We mean
Your favorite Caribbean and Afrobeat jams, possibly.
a little bit of H-Town.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you said why would I want to call people Jack? It's like calling people brother. Let me tell you something, brother. Like when I do that. Let me tell you something, Jack. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
That's just good.
Just wait.
It's strong.
Jack is that shit, yo.
What y'all
Jack
talking
is
about?
that
Do
shit.
you guys follow anybody on social media that
boy.
like is always good for a laugh?
Country Wayne be funny.
You mean like people that we know, or like
No,
like
just
famous
anybody
people?
on anybody.
Yeah, country Wayne be funny. Andrew Schultz, I do what I talked about.
Tisha always makes me laugh. And
She
her mom.
does.
Who else be funny? Yeah, Tisha is funny.
So hilarious one.
Oh yeah, Larry. Shout out to Larry, man. What up,
Yo,
brother?
I was at work like geeking like a small boy.
Which-
Are we small boys?
Which clip?
the Alicia
Alicia
Keys
Keys?
and the Tony
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was great. Follow him. I think it's it's spelled differently.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Hilarious. Yeah.
One. I just know there's number one at the end.
Oh, that's good, Darren. That's
Yeah.
good information.
Bim's looking it up. And there's also I am Dulo.
Dulo, yeah. Night job boys. See, look at Nigerians.
Bosa. And you know
Yeah.
the great thing about it is you don't have to be like Nigerian or part of the culture to really get the humor.
Nope.
Like you can get it and still be outside of the culture, and it's just as funny. Excuse me.
His Instagram is HILARRYOUS1.
Yeah.
Hi, Larry. Ouse. One.
Why is that funny?
Oh gosh.
Hi, Larry House.
Ouse. One. Nah, yeah, he's funny. He actually has a show on YouTube. Fuck, I forget the name of it.
You
But
did the same shit last time you wrote it
I
up.
did, didn't I? Fucking A. Well, I should be better at this by now.
We're terrible at this.
But yeah, check his YouTube out. It's a show on there. Last Call or something? I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, check him out. He funny. And that's fam. So do that shit. There was something I was gonna say. Oh, so when me and my son went to Vegas, heading out there, he did something. Excuse me, and I almost hit him.
Oh boy.
This guy burped on a mic again.
You be doing that shit?
We
We can still hear
it's
that.
bad enough they can hear me breathe and then live and exist. Sorry,
At least
Jed.
they know you're alive. It's fine. Just breathe, brother. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe. Breathe, Jack.
breathe.
Oh, so the plane's in the air, and I look over, and he's on his phone, like on Snapchat.
Oh no.
I said, "Boy, what the fuck you doing?" Yo, I don't know what he's doing. It's my phone. He said, "I do this all the time, Dad." I said, "You want to kill us? You want to kill everybody on this plane?"
Let me tell you something, Jack.
I was on a flight once, but this Nigerian woman did not give a fuck.
Really?
She was so rude. The lady kept saying, "About to take off? Can you please?" No. And she just kept, and she would not put the phone away, and we're all just looking at her like,
You can't do that.
Now, did they mess us up? Like to where we think the whole plane's gonna start going down if you take your phone off power mode?
I don't know. I don't know what happens.
They must.
Because this was a rule from like when cell phones first came out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how you're not supposed to pump gas while you're on the phone.
Right. Like the Nextels before, if you answered your phone around like a radio or some shit, you would hear like interference. So then I was like, I'm definitely gonna turn this shit on a plane. But now, we're on Wi-Fi. We're almost all the way connected. It's like we just put the tip in.
I mean-
So how different could it be? with the-
Wait.
and yours? Hey. How different could it be just connecting to some cellular towers? Could it make that much of a difference?
I don't know.
I'm not saying do it.
Please don't.
Because I don't want to hear, set flight 747 went down and
But we have the snap.
No.
We have the stat that shows what happened.
Yo, the police elite the squad said that we can do it. We good, right?
That is so morbid. Holy shit. But I don't know. It's kind of like how our parents used to tell us, don't drive with the light on in the car. And we're just looking around like, what do you mean? That's not going
Right.
to do anything to anybody. You're fine. The police are not going to stop you for that. I know you think they will. They're not.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So are we those people now? The kids are like on the phone like, the fuck you talking about?
I almost hit this kid because he was on Snapchat while we were 30,000 feet in the fucking air.
Well, I also think that a lot of things that we were taught and learned were out of fear.
That's what I'm saying. Like the light thing.
Yeah.
So is it...
But we never questioned it. We just were like,
No,
all
but,
right,
but the flight attendant tells you to turn it off, though.
They do, yeah.
So there has to be a reason.
there is a reason, but why are we so fearful?
Because we don't want to
the reason
die.
is- Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody. Can you think of the flight attendant saying to you, "You shut off your phone, or we're gonna die"?
Well, that's not good to hear on a flight.
Yeah. But if it was that life or death, don't you think
If
it
you
would
if
be?
you said it to me, I'm turning my phone off.
But also, don't you think it would be more in your face? Like you really cannot have these
They have
phones
the pictures
on.
with the circle with the phone in it.
But if it was like I as an airline, I'd be like, just give me your phone. Like I'm not chancing you turning it on and killing us all. If it was that
That's true, because people
serious.
were on the phone. I mean, on the planes with the Samsung phones that blew up, and even they didn't crash.
Yeah. Ooh, come on now. And actually, now that I think about it, there's a few other people that I met who said that they don't turn their shit off either. So
I'm
does it work the whole time?
yeah.
Simply put,
Oh.
calls in the sky may interfere with cell towers on the ground and could even interfere with plane systems. Airplane mode airplane mode turns off your
Sorry.
phones.
But it doesn't say it will. It says it can
It
even.
can
Like it's
even.
a second thing.
It could.
It could,
Just
but
like
So there's a chance.
like having a heater on a blanket in your house. You
Yeah.
could start a fire.
Could.
You
yeah.
might not, but it's very.
if all goes well, it won't. If the off chance it does.
But if the comfort is really dry, a lot of oxygen in the house. Airplane mode turns off your cell phones, radio, so you can't make phone calls or texts, preventing interference, but enables you to use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which do not cause interference.
Okay. So yeah. So it could cause interference. We don't want to end up in the wrong location. We don't want them to not have communication with the tower.
Wouldn't that suck if you end up in the wrong airport because somebody want to text?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But I forgot what airline it was. If you had T-Mobile, you could use your text messaging on your phone.
Yes. Which is weird.
Basically, you can't use your phone on this plane unless you want to give us money to do it.
And that was the other thing, because there's limited
Onto
Wi-Fi.
something, my friend.
There's limited Wi-Fi on some of them, but if you pay a little more,
You can have all
Look
the
at
Wi-Fi you
me.
want.
I've been on planes where I've watched live TV on the plane.
yep,
How you get reception up here?
How you get your satellite working? I can't get
Bruh.
mine.
exactly. So it could be a money grab also. You
But
can't
back
get
in the
all
day,
your
it wasn't a
stuff.
money grab because they
Another
didn't have the
form of
ability to do this.
control.
Right.
All being
But
controlled.
please don't use your phone on the plane.
Don't do it, please, God, Jesus,
please.
no, please.
We're still very afraid. We're just talking big shit.
Tell your kids don't be rebellious. Put the phone down, please.
Don't be courageous.
Don't be courageous.
Stupid. Stupid goat.
I almost hit the boy. Oh my God, he's on Snapchat. I'm like, what the? Are you crazy? Holy shit!
Should have hit him, yo.
I should have. That was close. He's a good kid. It's hard to hit a good kid.
A good mush.
Yeah,
Good
much.
kids have been hit before.
That's true.
That was something else I was gonna ask you guys, and I don't remember.
Takashi snitching. Yay. All right. That's it. That's all I got on that.
It was something I was gonna ask you guys.
Were we supposed to remind you about it? You brought the cake already. That's all I
Then you're
wanted.
supposed to remind him to tell us something later.
That's after.
That's after.
I heard a really good situation on WBRU today.
Shout out to Franchise. Shout out to DJ Boom. Shout out to
Big Walt,
Walt. Shout out to
Mary,
Shout out to Hot and Alright.
Regina.
Shout out to Regina. Shout out to Uncle Walt. Uncle Ev. Who else will be on there?
Chip
Shout
be
out
on
to
there.
Chip, who be on there.
Stay silent, PVD.
Stay silent. Everybody that be on there. Shout out.
And I'm gonna try to remember it because in the moment I was like, "This is a good topic," but
You forgot the topic. So you.
no. I remember the
Oh.
topic. I don't think I'm going to explain it correctly.
Oh man.
So this
Do good because
was
we're gonna end on this one. No pressure.
they were talking about Joe and Sin breaking up,
Joe Budden and Sin Santana.
Yes.
Okay.
and they were asking. You meet somebody, you begin dating them, and you know that their craft is very important to them. And then during the course of the dating period, the craft becomes more important, if you will. He becomes very, very involved in it to the point where it takes up a chunk of time. If you met the person and you knew about the craft in the beginning and you knew how important it was to that person, can you then be upset when the craft takes away, the craft takes priority in that person's life over you? I mean, does that make sense?
So in this instance, if you're talking Joe and Sin, Joe Budden has his podcast.
Yes.
They were just recording once a week.
Yep.
They, were on all platforms.
Yep.
Then they got to deal with Spotify to
Yep.
where they're now recording 2 times a week,
Yep.
doing live podcasts
Yep.
in other cities,
Out
media
there,
obligations.
traveling.
Joe got a job with Revolt TV, where he's on 1 day a week, so that's more obligations. So he's out of the house more now than he was when they first got together.
Yes. And I didn't even know the reason why they broke up came out.
Me neither. I don't think that's an
didn't
official
either.
reason.
I don't, maybe not. Okay. But I guess the way they put it is, she's home with the baby. She's suffering through postpartum. That's what they said
Yep.
on the radio. I don't know if that's true or not. But now I guess she's saying, like, I need more from you. I need to be in this relationship with you. I need you.
Yeah.
But this craft that you are involved in, although I knew about it in the beginning, has now gotten so big that it's taken away from our relationship.
Yeah.
Can they still can that partner be upset about the craft and the way it's taken priority?
People are at liberty to feel what they feel, but you got to work through shit, right? Because she's a. Did you send something to us?
No.
Oh, Darren, you all right?
Yeah.
Oh, because she's an aspiring singer, Sin. So if her career blew up, and she then had to tour and do all these other things, I'm sure she would want support. So this thing that Joe was doing, he was struggling for a while. Things weren't always great. So now this great opportunity comes. He fell into where he was supposed to be in the social, zeitgeist. I don't know if that's a word. But now he's successful. Got a deal here, got a deal there, doing well.
Bringing in money,
Bringing in money.
taking care of the house.
Yes, it cuts into the time, but it's an adjustment, right? Some OGs were telling me, when you're married, you're going to have to work through things. I would think this would be something that you would work through. They weren't married, but they were engaged and they have a child. So now, if that was the reason that they broke up, now the child is in different homes and y'all aren't together. And it's something that could have been worked through, I would think, if willing to do so. So, I don't, you could feel upset about it, but if you knew that's what somebody was working on, one, you should be happy for them that it's that. And you adjust, you pivot, you try your best to because what are they supposed to do now? Give it all up to save the relationship? You know what I mean? It's, you compromise, you say, okay, now I may not have as much time, but let me try to do this and this and this to make up for it. But if I have live podcast obligations in Cali, I'll be back the next day or whatever is realistic, and we'll spend time. But because I'm away for that 2 days, because this thing blew up, you don't want to be together because I have to do that every couple of weeks. It's
So I think I see your point, but I almost feel like, not that you could be upset with the craft, but you could be upset if there's no compromise to it. Like, if one person, like, say it's Sin in this situation, says, like, I need this from you, like, I need you, I'm not even gonna say it because I'd be upset again, but I need you to, like, help me, like, we have this kid, I need you to be helpful and help me, and
like if
be
she
here.
wanted him to actually be physically there
Yes.
to help. Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta work, I gotta do this shit.
Right. Because he was the only one working.
So now I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, what is the compromise? Like, do I just drop this job over my relationship?
Because when she got with him, he was an entertainer still. Like,
and at the time, you also don't want to put something above your relationship.
But if you're the only source of income,
You have to make that grind.
right? And the thing, so if your company blew up, like not in bomb sense, but like got huge, Darren, oh my God, we have all these clients all over the place. Please, we need you to go here to do this and here to do this. We'll pay you. You get a nice chunk increase, but we just need you to do it. We need to get things steady.
Let's go.
And it's like,
To be successful.
wait, it's a great opportunity. We're bringing. You can quit your job, but I just need to be away, to
take
handle
care of
this. It may be cool at first, but then it's like, yo, you're away. I don't like it. Well, I mean, it's a great opportunity. Look, hey, you don't even have to work. I just have to do this.
It's like on The Office
What happened?
with Jim and Pam.
Oh yeah.
And
Help
then
me.
Jim had an opportunity
Yeah.
to go make a business with Daryl. And when they first started doing it, Pam was a little tired. They had the baby. And then they had an opportunity to go to the West Coast and really develop their thing, but for 3 months. And Daryl was all excited. And Jim was like, I'm not going.
Can't leave my family that way.
So now, but she overheard them. So then she felt bad that she was holding him back from his dreams. But he's like, oh, I only want to be with you.
Oh, that's TV world.
It is. It is. In real life, somebody would have took that money. Went on Shark Tank or whatever the fuck it was.
So,
Right, because that's the thing, like, especially if it's your passion. This is something you're passionate about.
Yeah.
What do you know what I mean? Like, let's work through it.
But let's work through it.
Yeah. Because, like, Shorty, right, she's busy. And there's things that she wants to do. I know that it's going to cut into our time. I'm like, you know what? This is what you went to school for. This is what you've been passionate about since you were a kid. We'll figure it out. Do it. You have my support. We'll figure it out. It might suck, but the end goal is for you to be here. We'll work it out. I'm not going to not be with you because you're pushing to achieve something that you love.
If the relationship then takes a toll, like you're not happy in this relationship because you almost don't have a partner.
That's if trying to work it out and then whatever you do talk through, which is like, hey, let's do this and this and this to try to make up for it, and those things don't happen repeatedly, then you have those conversations. But as long as there's some kind of work that goes towards adjusting,
Okay.
yeah.
Like if the person's only home 3 days out of the month, but then they come home those 3 days and they don't want to spend time with you.
Right, then that's a problem.
Then it's
Got
like,
it.
the hell,
Right.
you
Right.
only get 3 days.
Yeah, but as long as you're like actually trying to work through something, because I would never want to be in a situation where somebody achieves their goal, their dream, and I'm like, it's not it's selfish a little bit, but you're like almost taking the joy out of that because that's what they wanted to do. Yes, we're together now. When we got together, I understood that this was a possibility. I got to be supportive. I got to figure it out for myself. Maybe I need to get busy doing some other shit. Maybe I need to figure out what I can do in the interim if you're not around. At least keep me busy until you come around. Something. If you really want the relationship
Do you
to
think
work.
that sometimes that happens because the other person, even though they saw, like, for example, Joe, she saw he was grinding, but either A, they didn't really believe that that person would make it, or they didn't believe that the relationship would last that long, so it didn't matter anyway.
Oof, a little bit of both. Because why give up that easy on it, right? And I say
you had
that
to know-
easy, but I don't know what happened behind the scenes. But
Yeah, we're using them as a example, not really
Right.
them. We don't know them.
Yeah.
But just in that general sense.
right, can you imagine? Like, damn, I didn't know you was gonna do all of that. You
Yeah.
little dusty ass. Oh, so you popping?
Right.
Damn,
that-
that's nasty. Like that's. Oof.
Yeah. Or, shit, I didn't really mean to be with you. This will be a fling. Shit, this is 6 months now. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's bad either way.
Oof. Yeah, some people may just use that as a way to sneak out the relationship. There may have been some other shit they really ain't want to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm going to use this and blame it on you. Really, a lot of this problem is coming from me.
Oof. And she's super young. She's like 23, 24 or some shit.
Really? Is it?
I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he did that.
Because Diddy did it?
Oh. Who don't want to be like Diddy?
Take that.
Take that. Take that.
Even though
so.
he was
Okay,
with
so.
Sin before Diddy was with.
That's true.
So,
Cassie was mad young when he got with her. I know Diddy was younger, but
could you
At the
imagine Diddy
time.
with a 45-year-old, though?
who said it? Chappelle. No such thing as good 35-year-old pussy.
On that note,
Hey, he said it. Y'all saw the special. I'm lying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
lying.
yeah.
I'm not saying I agree. I'm just saying that he said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Patrice O'Neal said something like that too. He said, "We'll end there for the sake of our."
What Patrice O'Neal said.
He said, 22-year-old pussy tastes like hope.
Rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal,
Yo,
man.
man.
Aw.
He's a real one. And he was like, if you're old, he said, if you're like 40 something and you're trying to flirt with me, like, come get this pussy. He's like, nah, man, it's like stale crackers. Just throw it on the floor and I'll pick it up at some point. Yeah, it's I'm gonna look for that. But I watch that special. See, when you're happy, you listen to sad music. When I'm happy, I listen to shit like that.
Well, yeah, that too.
Amazing.
But what I'm saying is, I like it when I'm happy. Sad music. Most people, I think, listen to sad music when they're sad.
Yes.
So when I'm at my desk playing my sad
We're
music,
back to
happily
this.
doing work, everybody else goes,
Happily doing work.
I know.
Listen to the sad music.
Yeah, that's me, right? And everybody else goes, damn, Jen, who hurt you? Damn, Jen, you all right? I'm like, damn, great. In my head, I'm like, I just got something last night. What you talking about? It was great.
I'm in a great mood. I don't know, shit, no.
Oh, Lord.
So wait, I don't remember what you said to this before, but what do you listen to when you're sad? Nothing?
I listen to anything.
Okay.
Probably, what do I listen to when I'm sad? Do I listen to music when I'm sad? I must. I listen
I
to
don't.
music when I do anything.
When I'm sad, I don't listen to shit. And people
You know what?
this-
That's
it's-
true. Like,
it's-
I'll be in my car and just be silent.
Yeah,
I'll
and
be
that's how
driving.
I know I'm like,
I'm down.
I'm really
Yeah.
really not well.
I'm in my thoughts.
Yes,
Yeah,
You?
you're right.
I feel like
I listen to stuff. I don't know what, though.
Usually, I don't think there's any specific that I listen to. If I do listen to something, it's because I'm just putting something on. I'm not really like
Yeah.
in the mood to pick something.
If I'm really pissed, something's on, but I'm not even really listening
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah. See?
last question tonight. I'll leave you guys alone. You're on a long drive and you're starting to fall asleep.
Oh God.
What do you play to wake you up?
I heard truck drivers will beat off, but they don't, like, not to completion. They just do it to stay awake.
While driving?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You can concentrate that much, but not just stay awake and drive. And
It's like playing chicken with yourself.
And what maniac doesn't finish? How do you?
Truck drivers are maniacs. No offense.
Say,
You know, sometimes I'm like, don't ask this question because it's stupid, Darren. They'll think you're stupid. They'll make fun of you. And then something great like that happens.
nothing's great about
So
him.
back to your question.
So you beat off to stay awake?
No, you said what song? I'm not beating
Not
off.
song, but like what are you listening to?
Something violent.
I usually listen to Dipset
Yeah. There gotta be something wild, aggressive.
or Jersey music. What-
Okay, Jersey. But for how long can you listen to it?
Yeah,
though?
it can't be a long
Yeah,
drive.
yeah.
I get tired.
Yeah, it's got to be some lock shit, Jada.
Okay.
Styles P.
I was listening to Jada today. Last Kiss Goodbye. That album.
Yeah,
The white
Yeah.
and red one. White, red, and black. Yeah.
yeah. Dylan's a fan of that album when he was a kid.
It's a good album.
Okay.
Sorry,
All right.
I'm gonna listen to Style P on the way home, man. Oh
What,
shit.
like hard style people like I'm black, poor, or more like I get high, I get high.
One of the albums, I don't know, probably Gangsta and the Gentleman.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Terminate on site G Unit. That's a good one.
Ah, yes. The G Unit joints, the mixtapes. Woof. Yeah. Darren don't listen to violent music.
If I'm falling asleep, I do. But I actually
Pull over,
I do,
Darius.
I
Pull
do.
over.
If it gets that bad, I will pull over and take a nap.
You listen to violent music when you're falling asleep?
While,
If he's driving.
If I'm driving or if I'm at work. And
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yo, okay.
But I actually found another genre of music that somehow wakes me up, and I'm almost like ashamed to admit
Kids
it
Bop.
to you guys. No.
Hold on, I want to guess this.
Yes. I can tell you it was
Haitian music.
No, it was a thing for a point in time when we were like in maybe high school or middle school around that area.
Britney Spears.
No, it's a very weird guy. Oh,
Weird Al.
Weird Al Yankovic. Yo,
Darren, what the fuck?
I know. I couldn't. I know. I don't understand it. But I don't know how I stumbled upon Weird Al Yankovic. I used to love the guy back in the day, but he has like a medley of.
A medley?
He takes like a polka beat and he mashes up like 20 songs in there, and they're little chops, chop.
You're mad interesting.
Yo, I tell you, the other day, last week, I forgot to tell you guys last week, I was at my desk and I don't know how I came across it, and I was like, let's get work done.
Can you play some first after the pod? I'm interested.
Of
now.
course.
That gif you put up where the lady fell asleep and everybody started clapping.
That's just great.
Yo, that scared the shit out of me, yo. I'm so terrified one day. I'm just gonna open my eyes and my boss is gonna be right in my face, like, "What up?"
Or they're gonna be like bringing you a cake or something.
Right.
Oh,
I mean, right.
Oh, my birthday.
Right.
You don't doze that often, though, do you?
Not that often. But
Okay.
If like tonight, if I go to bed past like 11,
You have a
I'm
rough.
dozing off.
Yeah.
It's 11 now.
How you did that?
She looked at her phone.
Do it again.
No.
Anyways, guys,
You saw that, Darren?
no, I
Darren,
don't
it was
care.
witchcraft.
I don't care.
Look at her.
I don't care.
She said, "Where's that?" How you did that?
Guys, we'll talk to you next week. Okay. Signing off to your favorite podcast trio.
I wouldn't call us all that.
We are your favorite. Damn it. Bye, folks.
Good night. Good morning.
Ah, good night, yo. That's ridiculous,
He knows
bro.
all my tricks. He knows all my tricks.
Do we outro?